Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm NightFox15. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. We are participating in round one of the playoffs here for Team Wars with Pharaohs versus Tier 0. And with me on the mic is everybody's 13th favorite Detective Pikachu fan artist, Shaowz. Hopefully he says hi. Shaowz? He's here. He's being quiet. He says, Discord's bugging 1 second. I did that amazing intro and Shaowz says nothing for me. That's all right. We'll wait for him to fix his Discord. We are live and we are waiting on one of the players to show up for the table. The other one is already present.
What's good, guys? Hey, what's up? Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go.
There he is.
Sorry, guys.
Already forgot what I made up for you. Something Detective Pikachu fan artist. Something.
Something like that. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, Shaowz.
I got caught up in some weeb stuff. It happens. Weebs understand.
Yeah, his Discord was bugging, and that's
my Discord's good now. My Discord's good now, though. For now, at least.
It'll crash sometime during the stream. That's happened.
Yeah, it definitely will.
It's happened the last 2 times, but hey, we can't fault him for that. It is not his fault. Totally his fault. It's definitely not user error. It is
I don't have a good computer.
Error. It is not user error. It's definitely user error.
I could try to win the lotto or something to make money to buy a new computer. I could do that. Yeah. So, yeah. Sorry, my game is updating. I'm slacking. I'm OD slacking right now. OD slacking. What's good, guys? How you guys doing?
Yeah, how is everybody doing? Looks like the prediction is already up, so go ahead and throw your thoughts in there, Shaowz, if you want to increase.
I gotta support the Mythyard revenge story, the revenge of Mythyard anime art.
Last time I went with the favorite, and it bit me in the butt, so I think I'm gonna go with the underdog this time around.
Yeah. And
see if I can make some money on this. And by money, I mean in gems. And by gems, I mean nothing I can actually spend.
I already, I spent 5,000 gems on the last one, and I lost, so...
Yeah, I spent 2 on the last one, and I'm spending 2 more on this one, and I'm hoping that my...
I'm going balls deep.
You're going balls deep?
I'm going to go 10,000 right now.
10? I don't even have that much. Isn't there an option for 10,000? No, it's 100,000, right? You get a free Team Wars sub or something? No, what is it?
Yeah, I think it's a sub.
Sub for, looks like 99.9? Get a free Team Wars sub. Dang, that's... I don't think anybody has that, right? Nobody has that. What does it max out? 199, get free Discord Nitro, so definitely goes above that. So it looks like for if you win, you can be good here. Both players on the table now, so we'll just as soon as they start, we'll go switch scenes here and jump on in.
Be there right when it starts. Come on, game, go faster. Yes, I don't care about the event. Thank you. Oh my god.
All right. Looks like they are about to start, and Shaowz is going to make his way to the room a little bit late, so our lovely commentary will come first.
Like 5 seconds, or like 10 seconds.
It's all right. There's no spectate button yet, so you're good, my man. You're good, my man.
Okay. I love you, tour guide, but I don't need to talk to you right now. All right.
How do I root for a team when I love them both so much? Easy. Just do both. Root for both. Why not? Why not both?
You can vote for both.
You can vote for both or root for both?
You said root. But you can vote. You can root for both of them with your gems. That's how you do it.
I don't think that works. You pick one and then you're locked out of the other.
Can you not?
No.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Then you're betting against yourself. That's not how betting works. Then you can't go to Vegas and put it all on against yourself and for yourself. Then you don't ever make money. You'll just be even. That's like going to the roulette table.
My brain is also lagging right now.
It's like going to the roulette table, putting it on red and black, and then just watching your money shift back and forth, and the only time you're going to lose is if it lands on green. And you're literally just going to have $5 on red, $5 on black, and when red lands on red, they're going to take your $5 on black and shuffle it over to the red side. You didn't make money.
Dang. Sauce can't vote because he's a mod. That's tough.
Yeah, I hate that too. That's a bad feature. I wish they took that away. But Tooney's on the bottom and Mythyard is on the top. He's going to be starting for
the
Pharaohs.
Revenge story starts now.
Yes, it does. He's their starter.
They started him. Ooh, it's kind of wild.
He only gets 1 set back row off of his. He looks like he's running 30 card Harpies. And his opponent is 30 card Fire Kings.
Did pretty well too.
Is Tooney on Fire Kings?
Maybe. More
My
than
guess
likely.
is Fire Kings.
I wouldn't guess anything else unless it's like 30 card D draw Blue Eyes.
30 card.
Something weird
What?
like that.
It's Fire Kings. There's the Fire King Island. Gets flipped up. Are we going to see a back row from Mythyard here that's going to stop that Fire King Island? He said it before he activated it because he wanted to see what that delay in the back was, if he was going to get a read on it or not. Obviously, he got something, or something he didn't. But yes, it'll be Harpies versus Fire Kings. That's what it is. Draw Blue Eyes. D-draw Blue Eyes? Yeah. Did you miss the prediction? It looks like it's still running. You have time, or you don't. I can't tell. This bar is ticking down. It looks like you still have time. You can predict. Yeah, I can throw more gems at mine, so yeah, you can predict still. He's going to start out quick here. He's going to burn his Garunix and add a Arvada to the hand. He's not wasting any time. He's going to blow up that field next turn.
Raw versus Tooney.
Pharaohs didn't see sent.
They really, really want to win.
Yeah, they do.
Savage. Toledo, you're that's just rude.
I'm just wondering. We saw Lost Tribe bring basically all Onomats earlier today. Is anybody going to be? Yeah, and it didn't go well. They went 10-4. It could have gone better for them, but it didn't. So are we going to see anybody here from either Tier 0 or Pharaohs try and bring Onomats to the table? If I had to guess, I would say no.
Are good. I think Onomats are good, but I think it depends. Like, I don't want to say too much because
yeah,
the wisdom of me, my ungodly, elderly wisdom, retired old man. So
I am.
But I think it's a good deck. I think that it's
really even with the changes, because I mean I watched it in play and it did okay. Like, yeah, sure, if you're turn 3, you get a second shot at it, you can add head to your hand, and then you can make a comeback if you've already blown your load turn 1, so you can get some head for turn 3. But
I want some head for turn 3.
No, Shaowz, take it out of the gutter.
We got Book of Moon on the Garunix, or no, on the Paneler, gonna stop that Mythyard from
doing
exacting
anything.
His revenge.
Yeah,
Mythyard, what's happening?
His field was blown up. Whatever that set from Mythyard is, it's clearly not worth activating.
It's not doing much.
No, it's just there for show. He's just putting it there just to be cool. My guess is maybe it's the Harpy Trap, and he has no Harpies in his grave, so that might be dead. Aside from obviously Cyber Slash Harpy, but
Grizzly Duck asking the real questions.
Let's see.
Where's that block dragon to block
I did see that. It doesn't water counter Fire Kings a little bit better than block dragon. Shaowz
never yet, sir.
Shaowz retired. He can't come back. He retired on top like you're supposed to do.
Yes.
He went out on top.
If I come back, that'll be the worst decision of my life.
Yeah, he did.
I enjoy casting though. So
yes, I've been casting with Shaowz all season, and I do not want him to come back and play because the entertainment value in his casting is much better than the entertainment value from his playing, I think, at this point.
No, I don't know. If anyone who's played with me knows that, I think it's pretty entertaining to hear me like scream for 30 minutes straight.
What's Hype Beast talking about? 2 scrubs casting again? Heck yeah, my guy. We got tapped. And I will quote, I won't throw out any names, but I'll throw the quote out there. And let me pull it up. The quote was, and I asked him, like, hey, when they tapped me for this, I'm like, hey, am I doing this for Shaowz? You got someone else in mind? And the response was, yeah, Shaowz, the legendary duo. That's right, boys. We're the legendary duo. Let's go!
Yeah, from Randall himself.
No, I said I'm not throwing out names. I didn't want to put the guy on the spot.
Seeing Shaowz misplay 24/7 is way more entertaining. In fact.
Well, yes, but he miscasts as well, and that's just as funny. Actually, might be more entertaining.
I miscast, like, because I'm not as competitively driven as before, so...
I'm not saying there's a highlight reel.
I'll say things that are stupid.
I'm not saying there's a highlight reel.
What happened to Mythyard?
He's losing, my guy. He's losing.
Where's your go ham? What's going on?
It was a set karma cut, so I was wrong in my prediction of it being the Harpy Trap. So it was a set karma cut. It seems that
so he was just waiting to use it
at the right time, and I feel like he missed that opportunity a couple times. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like he had a few times so that he could use it, but he chooses to use it on the Arvada instead of the Garunix. It is his main phase here. He has 4 cards in the hand, so I wouldn't count him out. That's basically like he just drew a brand new hand, and we're pretending it's turn 1.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it past him to be able to make a play now, but he's thinking about it.
Oh, look at that! Duel Links Team Wars.
It's not clear cut.
Duel Links Team Wars throwing some love in our direction. Fox and Shaowz got to be
the
top duo.
Stop it.
For casting on the Caster Awards. That's a thing, he said, as if he didn't know what it was and wasn't trying to get it all season. What? That's so cool. Cool. What does that do? Is it like a cool trophy or something? I'm just honored to be nominated, I guess is what I should say, right? Wait, are there nominations?
Yeah, I know, right? I got nominated last... Was it last season? Yeah, I got nominated last season.
Yeah, I think it was you and Restar and Lamppost that got nominated.
Yeah,
I think you finished third.
We didn't get to do a lot of. We did a good amount of casts, but let's cast this game.
Yeah, we are
popping off.
Yeah, Mythyard's popping off.
He went into another handler. Oh, Prismatic Oracle is so sexy.
That's something you can easily get.
To get that boost and to bounce the Garunix. This is game, right?
This is game.
No,
Tooney is known for having, obviously Fire King's known for having hand trap, so it's only game through a hand trap, and he's gonna seal the deal here.
This is gonna be game through a sphere.
Yes, with Egotists.
But it's not game through.
He's not even gonna. Is he gonna bounce it or blow it? That's the question.
He's gonna bounce the field spell.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he just targeted the field spell for destruction, and He's going to blow up the Garunix. Okay. I don't see him bouncing it back here.
So he's just going balls deep.
Yeah, he's just saying, I don't care if you bring him around next turn. He's going for a Dweller play, maybe?
Oh, okay.
It's a Dweller play. That's what he wanted. That's not lethal through a sphere, but it is going to stop the Garunix from coming back here. Eats the 17 to the face. Not going to give him access to D-draw.
It's pretty fast. So I imagine there's a, battle of yep. Just as I was just about to say.
So no game. He read he puts him in attack position.
Makes sense.
Yes.
You want to get that D-draw. So.
Right. That's what I was about to say. Forcing you, if sure, you can attack my battle box or you can leave him on the field. I don't think you want to give me D-draw. In the draw phase, are we going to see the Dweller's activation? We should. We better.
More
there it
likely.
Is.
Yeah.
Tooney versus the world. He's currently in a bad spot. All he needs is a level 4 in his hand, though, and he can start ranking. Or the island. That works, too. The man's comeback story is about to happen.
Yeah, so Island's gonna pop more like something in his hand. He could exceed summon if he wants.
Yep. The graveyard effects are shut off for the duration of the turn. It's not a one-time effect for Dweller. So the rest of this turn, cards that activate in the graveyard cannot be activated this turn. Chooses to pop the Veil.
Okay, so
not even going for an Xyz here. He's just gonna
more than likely
set up
he
for
probably
a
has he probably has Arvada in hand, and he would prefer to just that's even better.
That is better.
That makes sense.
And he can't obviously there's nothing on the field for the Harpy to send back to the hand, so he needs something
prismatic here. Garunix. The flex. That's so clean.
My guy went through the structure deck a couple times, couple two tree times.
Maybe he's just lucky.
Or that.
Sometimes people are just lucky.
Back in my days, D-draw wasn't once per duel. Don't age yourself. You're letting people know your age. Yeah, I didn't play when it was not once per duel. I only played when it was once per duel, but I heard it was stupid, broken.
What were we talking about? D-draw?
D-draw once every
D-draw,
turn,
I
basically.
remember those days, bro. Even better. D-draw was not once per duel, and you get to see your deck.
Top card, right?
No, you get to see the whole deck. Like, the whole deck.
Of your opponent or your deck?
In its order, and it doesn't shuffle. So you just know what you're going to draw for the next, however, if you just write it down. It's so stupid.
Dang.
Yeah, that's like the OG D-draw. That's back in the day with Hazy Flame.
Garunix.
Only the fossils in the chat remember that.
Yeah, well, that's what
pretty much everybody that's here actually.
X-Ray Godzilla just aged himself for a fossil there. The boomers are in.
I got my boomer glasses on. I remember these guys.
So
James, Gwizzy Duck, yep, they remember.
It looked like Mythyard was in control, and just like that, the game has quickly turned back around in Tooney's favor. He's going to negate his own Garunix to keep him on the field, bopping a Barang, which is going to give him a search for next turn. His top deck was Harpy's Feather Rest. No, it wasn't. That was already in his hand. I lied to check the replay to make sure I called that right.
Yeah, he added it back. Yeah.
Yep.
So this is gonna draw him a card, but he's
Just
gonna be locked
one.
into. He's gonna be locked into Wind Monsters. So
he's basically done.
He's gonna really need. He's gonna need like Channeler off the top.
Yeah, he's going to need a good trap here. Karma might not be enough.
Going on here.
He might be running a second one. If he's running Tretch, it's dead. Karma's in the grave. Barang's about to get his search going. There it is.
This is more than likely it.
All 3 Arvadas on the field or banished.
That back row, the only thing that can be is like drowning.
Yeah, that's the only way he wins.
Otherwise, this game.
That's the only way he has a shot. Any of these 2 attacks connect in its game, and he's most likely summoning a 3rd monster here. Oh, adds a Onslaught of the Fire Kings. Looks like for a possible future play here.
Yeah.
Still in the main phase.
Just in case it is drowning, right?
Yeah, why not?
You never know.
Double set for the bluff. Why not? No additional monster going into the battle phase. One of these has to land for it to be lethal. Doesn't even use Fire King Island. And just like that, Mythyard. Looked like he was on the up, and a Battle Boxer Veil in the hand from Tooney is all it took for him to come back, and Tooney takes game 1.
Yeah. Tough. Mythyard couldn't channel his hatred enough. He needs to channel his hatred to get pushing against this team, you know? I bet 10,000 gems on you, Mythyard. You have to channel your hatred, just like Itachi said. Or else it's not gonna work out, you know.
Yeah, it's not.
Sasuke didn't get his Mangekyo Sharingan from kissing Naruto. He got it from other means. So, let's go.
Did you say means or memes?
Memes, memes as well.
All right, so we have Tier 0 taking the early lead here. Mythyard is maybe gonna go to a second deck. I don't see anything about a repeat.
James said, "I'm about to ban all the new kids." Word.
And game 2 is underway. I don't think there's a repeat, so he's going to go to a second deck, whatever it is, versus Fire Kings, or maybe repeat. Am I not looking at the right chat? I'm not looking at the right chat. I'm in the wrong chat, guys. Repeat. It is repeat, so there it is.
Okay. So they're feeling
Pharaohs takes their first repeat.
In this Harpy deck. Harpies are known for streaking, you know, being the best deck. I think everybody would agree right now is the best deck.
Yeah, so. And if you watched earlier's Team Wars match with Lost Tribe, you might argue that Trimids might also be equivalent in the same league as Harpies, basically getting, I think, the same amount of wins or close to it, because, I think it was 4-4.
They had a pretty questionable lineup as well as questionable...
it paid off.
Plays. No, not so true. I'm saying... for Trimid to streak, so that I wouldn't say Trimids are great. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't be surprised to see if both teams brought Trimids.
At least one. I would say maybe one, because that's the Fire King counter, right? And all the well, I think it was only one Trimids, but the skill was Light Barrier, which is what shocked you last week, finding out that's a viable skill.
I'm so disgusted.
I told you, my guy.
I still don't like it. There's just something about it that just puts me off. Like, you know, it's like the boomer in me. Like back in my day, you know.
Balance was the only way to play them Trimids. What is this Light Barrier thingamajig? If he sets no cards,
thingamajigger here. You know
all right. Gonna give him a chance to add some traps or spells to his hand here to set some back row and make some plays.
Too. Like, look at this. Adding 3 like very core cards back into the deck. Like, it's so nice. The Oracle's gonna come out. Ooh, that's so nice. Gonna likely add back the field spell.
Yep.
I would imagine. Maybe Feather's Rest too.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if you've already got, if he has one in the hand already, I think you only run one Hunting Ground in this deck, in the 30 card build.
Yeah.
I don't think it's more than one. So yeah, I would say grab the Hunting Ground, and just like that, that's the card you're gonna grab. And double set here for Mythyard. So this board is strong. Does Tooney have an answer to it? Hey, Trunade one time. I doubt we're gonna see it. Whoever said that? You're silly. Come on.
I think James, that he just wanted. They're probably more confident in potentially streaking with Harpies than whatever the second deck is.
Not a lot of value out of this repeat at all.
The second deck could be a mirror match, and that's like another thing you don't want to see.
Yeah, mirror match Fire
Or the second
Kings.
deck is just not as good against Fire Kings, you know?
Yeah, mirror match Fire Kings.
So-
You just kind of tune it out because it takes 38 turns
Yeah,
in
you
20
talk
minutes.
about the casters talk about anything else.
Anything
besides
else.
the match.
Anything else. I don't care if we saw the most epic Fire King play and combo in my life. It is not something that you want to watch for 38 turns. It's like Dark Lords for 40 turns. Just shuffle one back. Increase your life points. Shuffle one back. Increase your life points back.
Only retired refs get it. In my head. 7 traps, that is.
Only retired.
Onslaught
Okay.
opener again. Onslaught plus Arvada, pretty nice.
Yeah, he
Get that
did
offensive
really
push
well.
going. We're gonna see some type of back row come from. Got a
Yeah.
Book of Moon, okay.
Yes, we do. Now, Tooney didn't leave himself completely exposed. He has a back row set of his own.
Yep.
And Garunix is going to survive getting popped on his own, so he's going to stay on the
Yeah,
field here.
because he's got put face down, put him on his back, put him on his tummy actually.
Yeah.
So he's chilling.
There is the hunting ground that he added back to his hand last turn. Is he about to get some value?
Free value because that card is added off the skill. So
Yep.
you know, likely gonna pick off that back. I doubt.
Yeah.
30
That's,
card.
if he has a monster in his hand. Shaowz is glitching out. Your Discord's glitching out, my guy. That's what you sound like.
Robo on the scene.
Well, deciding on what he wants to summon, if he even has anything to summon, is the question. If Shaowz dies because his Wi-Fi is whack, I'm taking over.
Nah, it's not my Wi-Fi, bro. It's just mobile. That's all it is. Mobile disc. Like iPhone. Discord is just really. That's all it is. How do I sound? Is that okay?
You're still coming in a little broken, but it's manageable. You're only coming.
Let me get. Let me
good
swap
now.
devices real quick. Maybe that'll help.
You're solid now.
Okay. I'll say that.
All right,
But
it's going to be an Oracle summon here, and the effect's going to activate for, obviously, Hunting Ground. And this was a special summon. This wasn't his normal summon, so he still has his normal summon. Clearly. And
lady.
nope, Shaowz, now you're even worse. Ooh. Ooh, we see a Chalice play here from Tooney. And Tooney's going to activate Chalice, and he's going to activate Cyber Slash, and he's going to activate Arvada. And we have ourselves a 3-way chain. This is actually a chain link all the way down to 5, folks. Oracle, Chalice, Harpy, into Arvada. And obviously Arvada is going to get huge value out of popping the Harpy Lady. That doesn't mean that he can't summon another. It's going to be a chance for him to come back here. That Chalice might have actually been bait. And it's going to be a Divine Wrath. Oh my goodness. Dumps the Hysteric Sign. Arvada gets negated. He's going to get +3 in the end phase. This man has Divine Wrath in a 30-card deck. Barong's going to hit the board through the Arvada, or through Arvada's death in defense position. No bounces back to the hand. Hunting Ground's going to pop itself. He doesn't have lethal, but he definitely is going to put some pressure on him here. Is he going to see it? Are we going to see another Dweller? Yes, we are. Dweller's going to hit the board again. Shaowz is back. He is most likely troubleshooting again. But that is going to be a Dweller play. That is insane. That Divine Wrath was bonkers. Obviously, Garunix 1700 defense, so he had to swing in with the lovely little Cyber Slash Harpy. He's going to add Feather Rest back to his hand, and 3 cards in addition to that. It's going to be an Channeler, sorry. A Harpist. Oh, I thought it was 3. Maybe it's just... Oh, maybe the... Okay, the third one's going to be from his grave. So he chooses to add the third one from his grave. Good. Glad to have you back. So, no back row here.
Chain link.
No. Yeah,
Holy
that was
snap.
insane Divine Wrath, my guy. He waited.
Yeah,
he decided. He's like, do I do this? He's going to get an Onslaught off the freaking top. The man top-decked an Onslaught.
That's pretty insane.
That Tooney is getting the anime draws here. Doesn't even need the D-draw activation. The man pulls it out without it.
I think like I've been seeing, or from what I have seen like recently, which is like today, I've been seeing multiple Onslaught builds.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think it's down to 1 anymore. I think it's at least 2.
Yeah, I saw, like briefly saw someone playing 3 in damage step, in their deck. I was like, and he resolved all three of them. It was pretty nuts. But
Grunix is going to come back and blow up the field. Mythyard has 4 cards. He's been in this position before. We've seen the 4 cards from Mythyard, and he's still lost.
Yeah, I was gonna say, even though he had like, the onslaught there, like Mythyard is like he's so much value. Like if he's not getting killed that turn, like he's just gonna keep making plays to come back. You know, like this is more than likely over unless there's
unless there's a Veil or a Karibo. There's the
Even
Egotist.
if there is, like what could Toonie possibly get to? It's not really a lot that Toonie can do. I don't think.
I mean, if he has another Onslaught of the Fire Kings, if we see a third one, that could be a comeback card for him. Maybe he's going to go for a trap just to clear the board. I'm not yeah, but pretty much he's kind of done. If he is not able to survive this turn, it's going to be tough. So we might see a 1-1 situation. I see no delay here, maybe. Nope, not even a Battle Boxer. Straight through. Mythyard takes game 2, the repeat.
Or Mythyard had to activate his Japanese client. That's what happened.
Yeah.
He was playing with the American Harpies.
The repeat paid for itself here.
In the first game. So he was like, wait a minute, I forgot to change to the Japanese Harpies, because you know what happens when you play with the Japanese Harpies. So now he's in tune.
We're gonna see a second deck here from Toonie. That's nice. No repeats for him. He's probably a little bummed out.
Yeah, we're gonna see a second deck.
Whoa!
Sorry. Had to
Shaowz making me hear my own voice, creeping me out.
You mean your sexy voice?
Nobody likes to hear their own voice. No one likes how they sound.
That is not true. I think I'm a dashing young lad.
I think I can throw a little more bass in my voice. You guys want a little more bass? What's up? My name is NightFox15. How's it going? Or you want me to go back to being 16 years old? How's it going? My name's NightFox15. No bass in the voice.
Oh, so when you were 16, that was you, and then you hit 17, and then the bass came through?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know when my bass came in.
You sound like Regulator. It kind of does sound like Regulator.
Regulator with the bass or without the bass?
Without the bass. That's kind of funny.
I'll take that as a compliment. I mean, maybe. Diatonic sounds more like Greg. Okay, Diatonic, Greg, NightFox. I mean, that's good company, right? I think everyone sounds like Greg.
Everyone sounds like Greg.
Dude, Mythyard's gone first 3 of the 3 matches.
And he's like open like super combo all game too.
Yeah.
Every game.
And Toonie here has his own field spell of his own.
Yeah, and got popped.
Yeah, Myth pops his own field spell. He doesn't even pop Toonie's.
I mean, you're gonna be summoning like 5 times this turn, so like.
Yeah, I think
play around the Bureau 1.
I think he just wants it so he can add it back, type of situation, like we saw him do last turn. So this is going to be tough though, because normally going first is great for Harpies, unless it's the Harpy Mirror. Then you really don't want to go first. You want to go second, especially if it's Harpy Mirror with Harpy's Hunting Ground. He's going to double set anyway here, so he doesn't care about Harpy's Hunting Ground.
I mean,
he chooses to go to Harpy Lady.
You have to hard open like the one of, right? Because if there's a Harpy Hunting Ground involved in the mirror match, like it's likely going to get popped going when you go first, or when your opponent goes first. So like, he needs to hard open what we assume to be a one of to try to play around the back row.
So,
it's there exciting.
Yeah, he's going to know that this is a mirror right off the bat, and he still chooses to go into Cyber/Harpy Lady instead of what most people do in the mirror, which is go into the heraldry. The heraldry. So he clearly is relying on his back row here, and he thinks that his back row is going to be enough for whatever Toonie has.
He wanted the Feather Rest to resolve. That's more than likely. He wanted to get the draw. See what he could get.
Yeah, he wants that plus power.
Okay, so we got double Harpy Lady 1 on here. One of those came from the hand, right?
Yeah, one was from the hand, and one was summoned with Elegant Egotist, which begs the question of how bad is Toonie's hand? I mean,
for a second, I thought he summoned it from the hand with Egotist.
Yeah, you can. That is allowed.
No, you can, but I thought his hand was that down bad. Like
That would have been really bad. That means he had 2 harpy. That's happened to me before, and I even honestly by accident I've summoned the one in my hand instead of the one from the deck. I've done that by accident. So he's gonna go harpy for harpy here. So it's mirror for mirror with the exception of the hysteric sign play. He's still got Mythyard, still got double back row, hasn't activated a single one. One set from Toonie here. Yeah, I mean, neither one goes for the heraldry. Obviously, he's anticipating to play around the heraldry. There is the option to do so. All you need is 1 harpy on the field. You don't have to go to 2 harpies, and you can kind of play around that. But neither harpy is big enough to attack over a 22 heraldry.
That is true. The Z Plus brings up point. It could be a potential D-Wrath set.
Ooh.
Gonna opt to go for the crash there. I was thinking like maybe like if you go for the crash there, like it just puts Mythyard in such a good position, right? Like,
yep, we already know he has.
Because now he doesn't have to worry about playing around the slash.
Whoa, whoa!
But
so much for good position.
I guess he just doesn't have. I was more so thinking he had a play, but I guess not.
Well, yeah, Toonie knows he has a Divine Wrath. Obviously not activating any effects here. He went for the Elegant Egotist play, which is exactly how you would play around the Divine Wrath.
Yeah, right? Like, he had, like, the perfect play around Divine Wrath.
The
normal summon Harpy Lady 1, summon Harpy Lady 1, like...
He basically had the exact play around, and obviously he's gotten the read on both, 2 of the 3 now. Now it's 3. 2 of the back row that were set already. He most likely has his read on there, and he's comfortable with the crash. And it's going to be a hysteric party.
That's so... Oh, and discard the Harpist.
Yes, so he's going to get that effect. But I think she's got to remain in the graveyard, right?
Yeah. So
this card is in the graveyard, yeah, so she's got to stay there. Chooses to bring back, obviously, Cyber / Harpy. Now we know why he crashed.
It's so broke. Look at that. Look how insane that is, man.
Yeah.
Like,
what does Mythyard got? No monster effect activation. Divine Wrath's going to be done here. Is Mythyard done?
That's so broken. Like, this is, like insanely game if there's no way for Mythyard to
Book of Moon,
this.
we've seen from Mythyard. He needs it now. If he even wants to stand a chance.
He needs that Karma Cut that we saw.
Ooh.
He could be... I mean, he could have his own Hysteric Party, too. Let's not be too...
this is true. But
Hysteric,
he's only got 1 Harpy in the grave.
That is true, too. That is true as well.
So he's going to get very little value.
Oh, get that Feathers. Red's going to get the draws.
Yeah, 2
All right,
cards
so he
to
said,
the hand.
screw the Harpist value. I'm getting some draws.
Yep.
Let's go.
The man might have an Egotist in his hand. He has an open space for it. Is he going to activate it? Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a Divine Wrath set is what I would say.
Okay.
Any monster?
You can test the waters here, or is he just going to swing?
I mean, there's not much more you can do here.
Swing.
No activation.
I mean, he can still get a search off, right? Like,
yeah, Perfumer should get a search. Chooses not to, so he's not going to play into the Divine Wrath, and he's just going to go for it. This is game. He needs a Book of Moon here.
He needs 2 disruptions.
Yeah, he needs a Book of Moon and then some. Yeah, that's not going to be enough.
He needs 2.
He has exact lethal on board with the Perfumer.
Yeah.
He's going to choose to flip the Cyber / Harpy down. Obviously, the one on the right here. We got 2 on the field.
Yeah, the one that's not connected to the Hysteric Party, just in case he has a way to pop it.
Yep.
Okay, so that goes through. Is he going to let this one go through?
No, he's not. Double Book of Moon.
So
okay.
That's really good, too, because now he doesn't have to worry about the Cyber / being annoying.
Activatable, yep. He's not going to have to worry about his cards being bounced back by his own spell effects.
He needs to draw into a play. I don't think he needs to have a play. Otherwise, it's not going to matter.
He had 24 cards left in the deck. That's going to be a top deck. Keep an eye on this card here, folks. Is it anything that he can make a play with? That's most likely the Divine Wrath set. Toonie's most likely fished that out. He already knows what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, how can Mythyard not have a play? Harpies don't brick, guys. Come on.
He didn't break. You know, he had to play turn 1, but he just, he didn't draw into Harpies didn't draw into the follow up. That's where he's missing right now.
Yeah, he's got nothing.
It's like a half break,
It's a full break here with the amount of thinking. There's it was a set Hysteric Sign. It was a bluff.
Damn,
as the Egotist.
Never a Divine Wrath. That's so crazy.
His Divine Wrath in the hand. Egotist, he's gonna get 1 Harpy.
Ecosys is gonna work here because his opponent controls the Harpy, but
Correct.
the double Egotist.
Yeah.
Oh, he had the Egotist in hand. That's
And
what
he
it
went
was,
with
bro.
a lady,
Did a bunch
Cyber Harpy lady. For
This is kind of nuts.
yeah. There's
the
the
heraldry,
heraldry, but
okay.
all of them are face down. Your book's
Yeah,
cocked your
he's
heraldry
betting
play.
He's betting him to flip them up. That's what's going on here.
He's not going to
so
need
likely
to.
gonna take out.
He's going to take out one. I guess he's letting. I don't know. I don't know if
He's
that
like,
was.
if you flip them up, ones they're getting popped. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying right now.
That's true, but I mean, so here's the thing though. Now he leaves them the option of making a rank 4, even if he pops. So if he summons right now, right, he's going to target one and pop the other. But all he needs is an Egotist, and he can resummon. He's got one in the grave, might have one in the hand.
You know what? Here's the thing. If he tries to go for Exceed play, he activates Heraldry, right? A flip summon is still a summon, so he cannot flip. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. He can't not flip summon the
right.
Splash.
So
he has to
Egotist.
decide, you know?
Here's the Egotist. Are you using it now? Or are you going to wait for him to Xyz? What's going on? Because the man can easily...
No, he has to use it now. He has to use it now.
He still has his normal summon. So it seems like you're getting cucked either way. You're going to lose. You're banking on that
No,
back
but then
row.
he won't be able to... Oh, no. Because in the hand, they're different monsters, right?
Yeah, he can summon a different monster.
Yeah.
He can summon again. That's another rank 4.
So
Flip
right
up
now,
the other
he's banking
Harpy.
he's banking on him. He's banking on him not having a monster in hand.
Well, not just that,
or
but he can
the set back row deals with the monster in hand.
That's what it has to be. That back row has to be good enough for him to deal with the monster in hand and for him to deal with the Cyber Slash that's already on the field that he can easily just flip summon.
Going off.
He's going to bounce the Heraldry back. Why didn't you do that first, my guy? That seemed like the number 1 play. Divine Wrap!
Divine Wrap says no! Get him out of here!
Oh, but it's not an
before,
optimal discard. It's not an optimal discard. Harpy's Hunting Ground. That's it. It's over. No.
He has to do what he has to do. Like
flip this
not
up.
Optimal discard, but
oh, he's not even gonna. Okay.
He can't flip it. Remember, he can't flip it because it's a flip summon.
Oh, right. You can't summon for the rest of this turn the same. Wait.
Oh wait, no, never mind. It's not a Harpy lady when it's face down.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I'm bugging. It's not a Harpy lady when it's face down.
No, it's only Harpy lady when it's flipped after it's flipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so much.
I don't know. Why did you switch Perfumer to defense though? I feel like why not? Oonga Boonga. It's not like he's got D-draw. Go for it. YOLO. That's.
Yeah, I am not too sure either.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, yeah. I guess Heraldry is just like not hard once per turn. I guess so.
Well, yes.
Check W.
Yes.
Get out of the car. Nah, it's entertaining, X-Ray. It's entertaining. All right. I can't be washed and retired. All right.
The man is he rolled. Okay, Toonie I think risked it there a little bit more than he needed to, but I think everything he did was fine up until
there's a lot of
last
text on these cards, all right, guys. There's a lot of these cards have like 12 lines of text. All right, I'm not trying to read the whole thing.
Shaowz and I only read the first line of text.
All right.
Only the first line of text is relevant. Okay, anything after that irrelevant. You know that all Duel Links players don't know how to read. Right, you don't read if you're a Duel Links player. Chandler, was that a top deck? I missed it if it was.
I don't think it regardless if it was or not. Like this man had another. Well, I guess he's probably out of.
No, in all honesty though, Toonie made Mythyard use basically every resource he had just to stop every resource that Toonie had. But Toonie still ended up with.
He has now he only has an Exceed play though because he's out of slashes. So
unless he runs 3,
I doubt it.
I've seen 3
He's gonna
before.
go Malevolent Sin.
There was one time I was like, nobody runs. Oh, he's not even gonna banish. Yeah, I guess it's not.
Yeah, because I mean, this is
next
gonna
turn,
be game
next
turn anyway. So.
But it was
There's no reason to.
He's gonna end up adding the rest back to the hand, and Mythyard's now in top deck mode as he should be, I guess.
He needs something now.
And a Chandler of his own, and it's activatable. Harpist optimal discard. How many?
Man, these guys are slugging it out.
Yeah, these guys are freaking anime drawing. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And an Oracle. He's going to get +2 in the end phase. 1 from the grave, 1 from the deck. A sin of his own. A sin of his own.
This kind of makes sense because now he can Sin has no more materials.
Yep, no more
He'll
materials.
get the boost.
And he
So
reduces
the
him
only way
back
he's
to
dealing with his
24.
opponent's Sin.
Yep.
Yeah, the only way he's dealing with Sin is if he gets another XC play out going here.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure. I don't know. His hand, this is kind of nuts. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened.
Yeah,
you know,
Tooney's been
a lot of stuff is going on.
Tooney's been ripping godly, so I wouldn't be surprised if this is another godly rip here. Keep an eye on this card, folks. What is it?
Yeah, Book of Moon potential, normal summon Book of Moon. Like,
all right, there's the rest
what's
that he
going
added
on?
back to his hand last turn. We knew that was coming, so he's just gonna get a +1
He's
here.
gonna
It's a
draw
1
one
for
here.
1.
well, he can only summon wind monsters now. So
Yeah.
oh, okay.
He is out of
Add him back, sorry.
perfumers,
He's added back, yeah.
but he just added one back, or he's out. Wait, hold on. Perfumers?
No, he added an Oracle back, I think.
Yeah, I think he's got. Yeah, and he added a perfumer, right? No, he doubled. He
Normal
did double
summon
lady and
Shaowz?
double chandler, and a one chandler. Those are the
Shaowz,
add
yes.
backs.
That
So-
makes sense. He's gonna color,
Yep, swallows
he's gonna
nest. Yep.
summon whatever's left in his deck. I don't know what's in his deck.
He's got
anymore.
basically everything now. Yeah. The man anime drew again, guys. The man anime top decked once more. There's no back row
But
from
this-
Mythyard.
uh,
He has, yeah.
Still right?
Oh, what?
Oh. Get
My
time out,
guy,
Sure.
my guy. Did he time out?
No, he can't. He can't Twitter because he yeah.
Shaowz is late, guys.
I was trying to think. He didn't really have a play.
No, he had that.
He can't. What's he gonna do? And then what? Pass? He can't get over.
Shaowz, you're breaking up again, but yeah, you
Right?
can't get over 27. In theory, yes, but at least you set it up to a situation where you can. I'm gonna check the replay real quick. It's 2-1 for Pharaohs.
He couldn't. Yeah, he lost that. He lost. That's what I'm saying. He can't. He couldn't do anything. Am I still a robot?
You're
Robo
better now.
Shaowz reporting for duty. Okay.
You're good now.
Yeah. Regardless, he really couldn't do anything. He couldn't get he couldn't get over the spider.
All right, we're gonna launch here. I'm just curious. Nothing more than that.
But it could have been a scoop, but the fact that it like happened in between like the summon, like I think it was a timeout.
Yeah, I think it was a timeout as well.
I mean, it was a grueling duel. So like,
It was.
I don't blame him. Like there's a lot going back and forth. Top deck modes for both players.
Let me know if
They're
they-
gonna prevail.
Yeah, let me know if they go back
Um,
on the table because I'm watching the replay to see what we ended up with there, a scoop or DC or
I got
whatever.
you. Not yet.
Okay. So this is the replay from just now. We're just trying to find out if this was a scoop, a disconnect. Obviously, we could just ask the players, but they got more important things to do than keep us and tell us what's going on. That's what we're out here for. Timeout with Harpies. No, yeah, we don't know for sure now. All right, it's not quite a timeout.
I mean, it was turned like a million. You can't be mad at him. Like
Yeah, no, he did what he
It doesn't
could.
matter what deck it is.
I mean, he still
Yeah,
hadn't
it
summoned. Tooney still hadn't used a heraldry of his own. So, I mean,
No, but you gotta remember he used Feather Rest, so he couldn't exceed.
yeah, he was locked into win. He could have done Digusto and draw 2, but his booty's only what 22, I think, 24. I can't remember, 23, somewhere in there.
No, there's not a card I can think of that he would summon there.
Yeah.
That's Wind Exceed that would like turn the game over.
His win condition
You
would have
know what I
been he could have gone into his Harpy, right? I mean, we saw him shuffle both back, so that was optional.
Unless he goes.
He needed
goes
another
Digusto
back
ammo,
row
he
set.
draws into a Book of Moon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, so there it is.
Yeah.
It is going to be a time limit win. Mythyard won through time limit. I think Tooney still had that because all he needed was one set. We don't know what that card in his hand was. If it was a spell,
But that's if he's playing Dagusta Armor, right? Like, let's they don't always play Dagusta Armor.
yeah,
right?
that is
Like,
true
that's
because
not
a couple people have cut it, but I mean, let's be honest, it's not whatever. Looks like we actually might see Onomats, folks. Terrific's on the bottom here.
We got that hard the Heraldry turn 1. Are we gonna see a Book of Moon say no? And just go and just push through?
I mean,
I've
he had
seen it
one
before.
card in his hand. That's the argument I'm making, right? That one card in his hand, all it needed to be was a spell. He could have gone into his Harpy, Clash, set the spell, and then next turn he could bounce. And it's not over. Like, he's still in it. We're going to see Heraldry right off the bat.
I'm just not seeing this Myth and Tooney in the same VC.
Oh, what? Really?
That'd be so funny.
But yeah, so it was a time limit win there for Mythyard. Sadly, Tooney did end up timing out in game 2 there, so he's going to go 1-2 to finish. Mythyard's going to push to 2-1 here.
Okay, so then that makes sense, right? Because like if it was time, then he probably clicked the first Harpy he saw in
Yeah.
his deck when he summoned the when he summoned the Harpist, because he would have had a third. I imagine he would have had a third Perfumer.
Yeah.
In his deck.
They coaching each other. Mythyard coaching Toonie. Toonie coaching Mythyard. That's funny. That'd be hilarious.
Oh, yeah, this is hilarious.
Be like, no, you got to do this play. No.
Like they just want the best duel that they can have. The best.
I mean, that was a really good.
Right? They're just coaching each other. It's like, all right, we don't care who's the victor. We just want the best duel possible. You know.
So tier 0 first wants to bring Onomats to the table here. I guess they're considering Onomats a Harpy's counter, obviously, because you can go into Heraldry pretty easy, and that's exactly what we're going to see.
Yeah. As well as Bouncer is also pretty good turn.
Yeah,
one.
Bouncer is good turn 1 as well.
If they're playing Sister.
Yeah.
You know.
Which I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I think they are. I think they just cut the True Nades and ran Cosmics.
There's been I've been seeing the difference. There's
1 and 1.
There's a version that plays 2 True Nade and they just go rank her, and then there's the version that plays
Sister.
rank 6.
Yep, I've seen that. I've seen the Sister one.
Either double Sister or 1 Sister, 1 True Nade.
Yep, I've seen the double Sister one. I haven't seen a mixed yet, and I have seen straight 4s with no True Nade. So, or sorry, straight 4s with True Nade. So he's just gonna set double set.
There's no victor other than Victor Lee. You're right. I've never met a victor in my life. So.
Ooh, MST. So it's not even Cosmic. The man's got an MST here, obviously to turn off the Treacherous Trap holes if anybody chooses to run them. Plus, MST is just a good overall.
I doubt it. Yeah.
Karma Cut.
I doubt it though, because Karma.
Ooh,
okay.
and a good discard.
Too, so
Optimal
really
discard.
nice
Yeah. We're going to see the Heraldry say bye, Burr, but the man has 2 cards left, and he hasn't used the skill. Oh, my God, it's another MST.
Double MST.
He has,
so
I mean, Mythyard has lethal.
He has to get to a head
like
to be
now.
able to make some play here.
Yeah, he needs a head right now.
And that's what he's going to do.
Yep, yes, he is. He does have a monster. Maybe Mythyard shouldn't have said any. Oh, he's going to go for a coat.
He could. I was going to say he also could have coat. It doesn't have to be head.
Mythyard,
so I think he's...
Yeah.
He's going coat instead, just in case he needs a head for another turn.
Yeah, I mean, could head push for lethal? Isn't head lethal though? Let me think. Yeah, head would be lethal.
Well, I guess he already used both Onomata plays, so I guess maybe he should have went head. Is there a reason why?
No, I don't know why. Because you just go Spooter and then Spoot. Yeah, you'd go. I guess. This is why. This is why. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
He literally did the same thing that head would have accomplished, because he was able to grab both. That's all. So this is lethal, just like that. Terrific. Swinging in and taking out Mythyard. Mythyard's going to go 2 and 2. Terrific's going to go 1 and 0 so far. With Onomats.
Double MST, just like... You don't need True Nade, right? Just
no.
double MST. Like, easy peasy.
Yeah. So tier 0 and Pharaoh's going to be tying it up here very quickly. That was actually a very fast match. Oops, what happened? I broke something.
Yo, Z+, I will first attend you with Crystal Beast only, and it'll be 10-0. Alright? Don't talk to me like, I already know I'm washed. You have to bring it up, boy. If I'm washed and I win, what does that mean? That means the rest of the community is trash. Isn't that right, guys?
I mean, that's a weird comparison, but I could see the correlation. We are 2 and 2, tier 0 in Pharaohs. So this might go all the way to the 9 and 9 guys, the way they're trading right now. What do you bring in against Onomats?
They got rid of the Pirate Mythyard. Mythyard was, he had this anime arc. He was I was betting that he might go like 4 and 2 at the least, but tier 0 kept him at bay.
Yeah. So for those of you,
Mythyard's older team, so he has the revenge.
Yeah. If you had
extra.
If you had Mythyard for your fantasy league, you probably, I don't know if an even score of 2 and 2 is worth a lot. Probably because I don't know.
It's better than him going 1 and 2 or 0 and 2.
That is true. But on that note, Fantasy League, if you subscribe to Team Wars channel, you get to participate in Fantasy League. The season is almost over, but that doesn't mean you can't join for next season or possibly participate in these last few matches of the finals or playoffs, sorry. And you could win cold hard cash in the form of PayPal, I think it is. So not even cold hard cash because nobody uses that anymore. But yeah, go ahead, hit that subscribe button for Team Wars and get yourself in Team Wars Fantasy and make your $5 subscription get money for you. That's right. You can get your money back. All you got to do is play some fantasy. That's it. No big deal. No big deal. Pretty easy.
You can do a lot. It's $50, right?
Yeah,
You can do a lot with $50.
Decent amount of money. You could sub for a whole year with that, and then some. Wait, right? Am I 50? No, 60 is a full year sub. Dang, I spend $60 a year on subs for Twitch. Holy, might need to relook at my finances.
I mean, they should have a.
It's like
Twitch should add like a bill or something. Right?
well, it's you also pay the
Where you can sub
taxes,
for-
right? So it's like $5.23. But that's beside the point.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, that is really bad.
Yeah.
That's like.
Yes,
Oh,
it's
man.
been 1 hour, and yes, we've only seen 4 games. That's what happens when you're playing against top-tier opponents, and they're just not clicking yes on everything. Both of these teams have made it this far into Team Wars. They're not just going to throw it all away by clicking yes on everything, unless you bring a Blue Eyes deck. In that case, they would just click yes on everything. But that's not what they're doing here. They're bringing some scalpel-type decks here. They're going to be trying to make this work. They're going to want to win here. Obviously, they don't want to be eliminated. You don't make the playoffs and then just lose in the first game of the playoffs. Well, granted, one of these teams will lose in the first game of the playoffs, but we do not.
About 4 teams. That's gonna be happening. 14, right? Like so.
Yeah,
So that statement is quite dual scuffed, but
it's
you know,
dual scope.
your point. You got your point across. you
Yeah.
know?
My point across is they're not just going to be unga bungaing it. They are going to be precision duelists here. They're going to do their best. They're not going to be throwing this all away. And if they do, they know
Dang,
for a
am I
fact that
Robo Shaowz again?
yeah, you're for a little bit.
Robo Shaowz. Jeez, what's going on?
I
This
don't
is
know,
like
my
the
guy.
first time this happened, like since we started streaming.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, we've done 10
together.
weeks. This
It's
is
just
week
casted, yeah.
11. We've casted. No, we've done 8 or 9 because I think you missed 2 weeks of the 10. So I've been here for 10. You've been here for 8 of those 10. But either way, this is the first time we got robot Shaowz. Like I was saying, these guys aren't going to be playing poorly, and if they do, they know that we're going to call them out on their bad plays, and chat for sure will. So they don't want to be putting their foot in their mouth, so to speak, here on the grand stage of the playoffs.
Oh, we got the Thunder Dragons.
Yes, we do.
Thunder Dragons are so pog. Oh, we got the. He opened all the green cards. That's what you want to see when you play Thunder Dragons.
Yes, and he's
Play
going
a
to
few
get
green cards.
beep boop bop bop beep boop bop bop boop boop beep 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 beep. He's going to get a pretty great hand here. Dragon Levineer's going to
Robot green cards.
yes, robot green cards. He's going to pull a card out of his hand. All darks, or wait, was that the pull the cards? Wait, lights pull the cards, right? No, dark is. Yeah, dark is pull a card out of your opponent's hand, shuffle
all
it into
darks.
the deck.
All darks. Pull all darks.
Boom! Just like that, he's down to a 3
Full
card hand. Hawks is going to summon the roar. Sorry, the dark. And he's going to end his turn on a board of 3 Mons, 8 in the grave, one of which is a Levineer, and 2 banished, one of which is a roar and one of which is a lupine. So he's going to get his top deck here, and instead of 5 cards,
man.
the man's left with 4.
This is kind of a risky send because like Autobots can easily OTK like Dragons if they go second.
Yes, I don't think. Well, that's the thing though.
I don't.
Either one of these guys goes second has a high chance of OTK. Obviously, Terrific's running 2 MSTs, but Thunder Dragons run no back row.
Yeah,
So
but
they're
this is
hoping.
this
They're hoping he rips into 2 of his MSTs like he did last game, and
that is true, right?
can't
Like,
deal with all
honestly,
3 of the
him
monsters.
having there are more dead cards in this version of the deck, being running the MSTs. It doesn't feel a lot for Automat just kill through this, right? So I want to say like he like a hand trap or something, to keep here.
Yeah, Buns is
That's
saying.
the problem, right? I don't think that Is this a worthy first counter for this deck? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
this is the first counter.
maybe they were hoping to go
have 8 decks to
second.
go.
They're hoping to go second. I don't know. Buns is.
Do you want that's
Buns says
the
he
problem.
can.
Like, do you want to risk?
Shaowz robot. Do you want to risk something? Bun's saying that you can easily OTK this board, and somebody in chat's questioning Buns, I think, saying like, what do you mean? He's going to banish the Levy, which is going to bring him back next turn. Not a really big accomplishment there. 2 cards left in the hand. Swings into the Lightsworn Raiden here and leaves the Dark on the field. So the Levy's going to come
All right,
back.
this is a game. This is probably a game.
And I think Terrific's on the ropes here. I think, yep, there's 1 banish, so that's going to be a duo.
Yeah, this is another.
Hawk's going to shuffle the hand. Looks like he's actually going to
This is-
shuffle the
this is
hand.
so
Most
game.
people don't. He's only going to go for 1. both, switches them to attack position. That is lethal.
This is beyond game.
Yeah.
This is beyond lethal. the moment it hit turn 3, it was game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know, because here's the thing. I haven't seen any of the new builds for Automats too strongly, so I don't even know if they run hand traps, and in this case, he's not going to. So Terrific out. Thunder Dragons, you complained about the counter, but it paid off, only going to turn 4.
I saw a lot of Automat, I saw so... I'm not saying it wasn't going to work. I'm just saying, like, it's risky. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a dead counter, as opposed to, like, other decks I think that could counter Automat pretty well. That's all I was trying to say in terms of that. But it worked out, obviously. So I'm eating my foot right now, but
yeah,
I'm eating my robot foot right now. I need to recalibrate. My owner hasn't updated me in a couple days, so that's probably
you
why
didn't get your firmware updates. No firmware updates for the legendary Shaowz.
Yeah, I'm running on Windows XP right now, but we'll try to make it work.
Yeah. So Thunder Dragons, Harpies.
Harpies going first.
Yes, and that might not be good for Thunder Dragons.
You think so? I don't know.
I mean,
kind of go burr.
That's the thing, though. He's got to rip a levy, and if he doesn't, then he's in a tough spot. We've already seen some counter traps.
We got to put it in his hands, though, right? Like the only reason why you play Thunder Dragon is for Levianeer. So
correct. Yeah, the boss monster is literally a Levianeer. It used to be, well, nothing. It used to be just spamming the field with Thunder Dragons until we got Xyz and then Levy as well. So
yeah, it used to be a sync deck. First it was just like just a beatdown deck with literal beatdown, and then it was a synchro deck.
Yep.
And now it's
an Xyz Levy deck.
Like incarnate
robot Shaowz.
So,
Kabuya gonna charge Levy. You think?
Yeah, he.
I mean, he did. I think. Oh, a roach. You don't see that every day.
The roach.
What?
Yeah, recognize.
Okay.
Get Levianeer. So
Shaowz. Nobody knows what you're saying, my guy. Fix your Discord, my guy.
All right.
Thunder Dragons don't know what they want to be. Beat down Synchro Xyz Levy. Make up your mind. Jesus. Actually, I think that's actually better for them because it's kept them relevant for so long. So if you invested in Thunder Dragons, you've actually got your money's worth. Now, granted, you have to invest a lot more because you have to keep your investment alive as the game evolves. You get your Synchros, you get your Xyz. So yeah, your investment is a continued investment. But if you got the original stuff, then your investment's pretty good. What did we see the last few battle phase tournaments? Thunder Dragons, I think, won 2 of the 3. So it's not like the deck is completely gonzo. 2 of the 4, I think, because there was one last night, and there's one right now, actually. Point of the story is this is where you guys are. This is the better viewing experience at the current time because this is playoffs for Team Wars. Yeah, this isn't looking good. Roach not going to get any value right now. Bouncer comes out.
All right, so yeah, then Karma Cut though.
A Karma Cut. Okay, so he kind of used the Roach as a tuning fork in a situation where you want to steer him to certain plays, and the play was to go into Bouncer. So that's what he wanted, and he wanted to Karma Cut the Bouncer.
Or Roach literally just says no to the one card in Thunder Dragons that destroys Harpies. Could be that as well.
That too.
This card is another card that is going to get destroyed by Roach, more than likely.
It's that's an out. Was that an optimal on attachment? Yeah. Okay. Cool. I wasn't sure if you had Perfumer on there, or if you had the Harpist.
So I decided to just go on data. So I should sound better from now on.
Hopefully, you still sound a little robotic, but so far so good. It was better. Really? It was better than it was. Let me put it that way. You got better than you were. Discord
has to be Discord.
Well, Discord did just have an update, my guy. They just released an update, so I don't know. Maybe your how old's your potato of a phone? If you got a potato for a phone, maybe
it's not even a potato phone. That's the problem.
Maybe it can't handle the new Discord updates, or maybe you're just having some glitches with the new Discord updates. Doesn't matter. Terrific on the bottoms, popping off. All he has to stare down the barrel of is a Lupine and 2 cards in hand. If those are not Sphere Karibos, This man's got the game, and all he started out the board was with a stinking one tiny little roach. You usually squish roaches. In this case, roach wasn't squished. Roach did the squishing.
Yeah, this is one of those roaches that started flying. He was like,
oh gosh,
dodging.
Yeah,
started dodging the foot.
He grew wings, and he actually has them. So yeah, the man, he actually benefited.
He was dodging them feats. That's what he was doing.
He was. He could send the lupine back to the hand here. I don't know if that's kind of what you want to do, but hey, maybe he does.
If he's going for game,
I would bounce it because then you don't get.
You got to know that.
Yeah. All right. Good. Now he doesn't get the search effect off the lupine here, so he won't be able to add a hawk or a roar or a dark back to his hand. So that's actually pretty good here. And this is lethal. He needs 2 sphere Karibos. Actually, 1. Let me math real quick.
No, he only needs 1.
Yeah, 1 sphere. Only 1 sphere, and he's good.
Unless he gets back. No, he was
the field spell. Yeah, he'd still need just the 1.
Yeah. Playing tie that binds.
It's my Valentine. There's no tie that binds, my guy. 1 set.
I know.
Here.
I'm saying if he was.
Terrific got beat, and now Terrific's doing the beating. Is this gonna land?
There's a delay. I saw a delay.
I saw a little bit too.
It could be
but I'm also
card coming out from Terrific as well.
Nope, no delay. GG.
But that's all he needs. So.
Terrific wins, pushing tier 0 ahead. And giving Pharaohs a little bit more things to fight for here.
Yep.
We're going to deck number 2 here. 3-3's the score? Am I crazy?
Yeah, it's 3-3.
Yeah, I didn't update the score. I'm like, I updated all the records, but I didn't update the main score. Thank you for that. I'll fix that.
Just going to see what QBO's second deck is.
Blue Eyes?
Something to counter Harpies, potentially?
No.
Did he expect to lose to Harpies? Nope, because it's going to be a mirror match. Unless it's balanced. Yeah.
Score is 3-3, guys. Sorry, my slowness here on the main score.
Versus 28. Why 28 cards?
Man, they're all over the board with these Harpies. They're all over the board.
2 extra cards in the deck and make it 30. Like,
no, I think 28's not a bad, because we've seen, let's see, Chris here from Tier 0 last week was running a 28-card build, and he went burr. So I wouldn't be surprised if the rest of Chris's teammates, or it was 2 weeks ago, it actually might be 2 weeks ago, the rest of Chris's, it was 2 weeks ago. I wouldn't be surprised if the rest of Chris's teammates follow his lead and go for like a solid 28-card build, because he was telling us in the post-game interview that his team actually even made fun of him a little bit for that. He was saying, yeah, they all made fun of me, saying 28-card bricks, 28-card bricks. The man went on a freaking tear. I believe it was a 4-2 or 5-2 He did really well.
It was still pretty new. Like, it was just after the ban list, right?
Yeah,
so
and
there was still a lot of testing involved.
Yeah. Meta MCS was coming up, so not everybody was trying out new things.
Yeah, and now like there's a there's a consensus for both, small and big deck size.
Yeah,
obviously,
deck size
the bigger
matters.
your deck, the better you perform.
That's what they say, but other people would disagree. Some people say you might as well have a 20-card deck. What's the point of having a 21-card deck? That extra 1 card, it might give you a brick.
I don't know. I've seen people struggle to perform with small decks. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I agree with you, Shaowz. It's very difficult to perform with a small deck in certain cases, but if your deck benefits from being small, and you got some benefits in your possession as well. It's not the size of the deck,
It's not about
Shaowz.
how big the deck is.
It's the heart of the duelist. It's not the size of the deck, it's the heart of the duelist.
I suppose so.
Was he running Sign, asks this Lightning. Who? Kabuyo or Terrific? I believe Terrific does have Sign. I don't know. This is the first time we're seeing Kabuyo on Harpies, so yeah, Terrific had Sign last game. Pretty sure he discarded. Fox and Shaowz are such a good pair.
Kabuyo was playing Thunder Dragons before. This is the second deck.
It's not the size, it's how you use it. No, it's the heart of the duelist, okay? The more you want it, the better duelist you are, right? That's how it works. And then it doesn't matter if you have a 20-card deck or a 30-card deck or a 28-card deck in Terrific's case. He's not compensating for anything. He's happy with a 28-card deck, okay?
I think there's some compensation went down when he put down the second when he took those 2 cards out.
I mean, I guess he had to make a decision on the 2 cards to cut, I suppose. But
Yes, we are talking about decks. Lightning, get your mind out of the gutter.
yeah,
What the hell's
dude,
wrong
my
with
guy,
you?
what the heck? Wow, I just got that.
Come on, man,
Really,
this is
guys?
This is a children's card
Really?
game.
This is the
Come on,
main
Lightning.
channel. We do not talk about anything inappropriate on the main channel here, guys. Come on.
Exactly.
God, it's going to be a Harpy Mirror, and the man's got a Book of Moon on a Heraldry.
Dang,
Book
yo,
a
Kubuyo
Moon
opened perfect.
on the Heraldry. Anime draws.
He hard opened the field.
Kabuyo,
Hard open.
the man, is about
Oh my God,
to streak. He's about to tear up Terrific's board and just be like, nah, son, deuces, Divine Wrath.
Terrific got peeled apart. He had no chance.
Yeah, no, he's done. This isn't looking good. The man is not in a good striking position here. This is looking
Yeah.
pretty like Kabuyo's about to get some dubs here.
I'm pretty sure this is game.
I think it is, because that was an egotist. So that's game, send one back, strike two for two game, or two can connect for exact lethal, and one can connect on the 16th. So, yeah, it's over. With egotist in hand, it's game. These two turn into... Actually, hold up. Maybe not. I lied.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't. Not yet. It's not.
Yeah,
game
not
yet.
yet. He could actually... no, hold on. No. We already know the defense of this lovely fellow is 22. So he has to Xyz play here regardless. He's got to make something bigger. Obviously, Cyber Clash is the way to go. Usually.
Or just swing over with Slash. He
Yeah.
he has to go into his extra deck. Basically.
Or, hear me out here. Harpy Lady 1 gets summoned, and he leaves 3 Harpies on the board. But nope. He's going to go into Slash. Egotist hitting the board. That's going to bounce that back. Swing. No Heraldry play from Kabuyo here. 1 card for My Valentine. Terrific on the bottom here. So this isn't quite lethal, but it's devastating. If he has a set,
and
which he
does. He has a set card as well. A set card is really nice here.
That's really good. So
'Cause
Terrific.
Outside of Perfumer, there's not a lot of 1 card
Nope.
plays you can make.
A Chandler will be with a Harpy in hand would be a comeback here. Granted, that one
but
back
if that
row
card
is
if that set
devastating.
card-
Yeah.
Yeah, if that set card can do something, then it's
Yeah,
it's
if
gonna
it's a
be
Book of
tough.
Moon or a Swallow's Nest, it's done. Oracle here on the normal summon. Sadly, can't special summon it. 1 set. Battle phase. Sui's, that back row, no delays. The man didn't choose to use it, but it's going to be a set from Terrific here, so that better be able to stop the Cyber Slash that's already on the field.
Yeah.
I think
unless this man tops a monster and just
I mean,
ooh, Feather Rest, that's more of a
good.
chance to top
That's
a monster.
That's good. There's a Divine Wrath in the graveyard of Terrific here, so if it's running a Tretch, it's not going to work. But he does need something. Two draws here because he has a level 6 or higher. I think it was 5 or higher.
5, yeah.
5 or higher here. Smiley face. No punished. He should have summoned Heraldry with first Egotist. Oh, Harpy Lady 1 with first Egotist. Yeah, I thought about that too myself, because he would have been able to... And swing, so that back row was a bluff. The man had nothing.
Yeah, more than likely. I didn't see any...
no, I saw nothing.
No delay on that.
Terrific's going to get shoved off the table here by Kabuyo. And...
or it was another Divine Wrath, and he just played through it.
Yep, Pharaohs retaking the lead. Kabuyo putting in work. Terrific's getting bodied off the board here. So we're going to see somebody else from Tier 0. And just like that, guys, we spent an hour watching 4 matches, but we're already 7 in. And it's only been 30 minutes.
He got his 2 wins.
Yeah,
he got his 2 wins and got out.
Good.
You know?
He did good. No shame in what he did. He did good.
Just going to pass the torch to the next player here. See what's going on.
They
got
get
Chris
the
and
chance.
Masterite for as their last players.
They get the chance to try and counter here, so it's not like a complete out. What do you bring into Harpies? I don't know. Fire Kings, I guess. Trimids. Literally anything. Not Trimids. Don't bring Trimids.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Maybe,
not against the what you call it, Harpies, Honey Ground.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's Honey
They kind
Ground.
of just danced around you.
Yeah. So yeah, now we're just gonna see what the decision here is to counter, and so far we've got some seriously meta matches on our hands. I don't think we've seen anything too surprising. Shaowz, any thoughts on there?
Everything that we've seen so far is pretty much what I've expected.
Yeah.
Thunder Dragons is probably like the only possible outlier, but
I kind of anticipate.
It's not an impossible deck.
No.
I can definitely see it. You know.
Room? Why are we rooming? You guys can't come into the room. This is a private event. You guys gotta watch.
I got you guys right now.
No, dude, Shaowz. No leaks.
I got you right now. I got them right now.
Oh, Shaowz. No, my guy. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. You want to get in the room with... There's the room.
That's the room. Join the room, and then you can watch you guys as well.
Yeah, there you go. And you want to have some fun
anytime, Eric. Anytime.
Automats, my guys! I honestly thought this morning's Lost Tribe bringing like 16 Automats was a fluke, but no, Tier 0 paid attention or got the same playbook and thought that, hey, let's do it.
I think everyone, after hearing Taha's rant after the war, was inspired. Like,
I didn't listen to the rant mainly because I didn't stick around for the whole war. But that's besides the point. I had dad duties to do. Either way, and I took a nap. Either way,
it was such a good rant. Like, it made me rethink my life decisions. Like, should I have not played Automat since release? Like, you know, when I was playing, like, should I have just
not
like who
was the rant in favor or against Automats?
Since birth. Like,
another Book of Moon from Kabuyo. This man has it in his opening hand in a 29 card deck.
Bro, it's so fast. It's so fast too. Like,
does he run 6 books? Jesus.
Frame one Book of Moon. Like, he honestly, I'm surprised he didn't Book of Moon in draw phase. Like, jeez.
You're a dad.
We got both of the egotist targets out here, so
you can call me whatever you want.
Hand.
That
scuffed hand, but
yeah, that's not the most optimal normal summon, but we'll go with what we got, right?
Yeah,
Heraldry is just gonna go burr.
I think this is gonna make it to where it's not game.
No, he can't. I don't think he has lethal. I don't think so.
Unless he has like
he needs a double egotist here, and he has lethal. If he has an egotist in his hand, goes into his Cyber Clash, then he has
potential like Feather Rest or Feather Rest play.
But there's no back row. I don't think you can activate Feather Rest unless
Swallow's
there's back row.
Okay.
Swallow's Nest.
Wait a minute. That gets him into some.
That could give him. Yeah, that could give him another. Exactly. That's going to give him exactly another egotist. So this would be game. Okay, or a feather. That works too. I guess. I don't know. Egotist.
Well, you can't summon from the grave. You can't unless he's playing another a third target. If he's playing a third.
Egotist is not once per turn. Egotist is not once per turn. Unless I'm
is
crazy.
It once per turn?
It's not. That's what I'm saying. Unless
no,
I'm psycho.
but he has to. He needs Feather Rest to put him back in the deck so he can summon it from the deck.
Oh, you're saying he's out of Harpies. That's what you're telling me, my guy.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
I thought he had at least.
What I'm saying.
There's the egotist. There it is.
Game.
That's game. I honestly thought everybody's running 2 Harpy Lady 1s and 1 Cyber Harpy Lady, but I guess I was mistaken. That man is going to take out Automats. Masaryk, I didn't update the names, but Masaryk was the player that came and hit the board, but Kubuyo...
I'm not sure. I think I came from the far right, too.
Wins.
So it looked like he already had the egotist.
Yeah, I think it was already in his hand.
Like, he had game the moment he saw his hand. Like, he knew it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There was no, like, all right, if I draw this off what you call it, that one card, Feather Rest, then it's game. No, I think it was just game. And then he had back row too, just to boot, like just to add salt into the wound, you know.
Yeah.
Perfectly executed, perfect hand from perfect skills and plays. As well.
That was so literally the best he could have opened. Honestly, I mean, he stood. It wasn't like instant, right? He wasn't going right into play after play after play. He actually took a pause to think about how he could get lethal on board, and it paid off. He was able to get it. That's going to be a repeat actually from Tier 0 here. So they're going to burn their first repeat. So it's going to be Automats hitting the board again. Is Kabuyo going to rip into another freaking Book of Moon? And is he going to go second again? Or are they hoping that their Automats are going to end up...
Right.
Are they hoping their Automats get a chance to go second? No.
You kind of like have to go second in this matchup, or pray that if you go first, that Automat doesn't open the nuts, you know?
Yeah.
Like, which is highly unlikely since it's not a mod.
So we're gonna see Kabuyo go first for a change. So he's not gonna be able to get lethal on board. What kind of board is the question? Is he gonna be able to set up to withstand an OTK from Masaryk here? That's the question. This is Kabuyo's second deck, so if he loses here, he's off the table. But he's gonna go 3-2 if he does lose. So he did pretty good dang job there for Pharaohs, bringing him up to a 5-3 lead early on. So this is actually, I would say, a good spot for Pharaohs to be. They're basically at the halfway point here with 5 wins already. So
Like
anything
so
here,
far, the war has been pretty back and forth. So
It
like,
has.
whenever you can get a lead in wars
Yep.
like that, like
I think
if
this
it keeps
is
going that way,
this is the
like,
first time
you're gonna
we're-
win.
Yep, this is the first time we're breaking away here with a 2-point lead on one team. So far, everything's been just a 1-point game the entire
And
time.
Pharaohs have had the lead for the most part. Like they've had the counter pick advantage outside of Mythyard losing the first game of the war. Like after that, it's been in Pharaohs' favor.
Yep.
Since so, you see how it works out. QBO opening pretty well.
You're roboting again,
Gonna
but I'm,
see. He's gonna really
Bing.
some really good draws though. Oh man, not
Oh,
like
sorry.
this.
Yeah, sorry.
Alright,
You
what
started
about now?
roboting on me. I started DJing. It seemed like the appropriate thing to do.
DJ Robo Shaowz.
Yeah.
And
Welcome to
we get the rhythm button
NightFox15
here.
and Shaowz' DJ booth, where we put together sounds of music and make things come out that are not actually very audible. So we're gonna
Double set.
Yeah.
This is pretty nice.
I'd
and
say
he's
that's
gonna have a harpist search as well.
Does Master
It's
Reich?
pretty good.
Yeah, is Master Reich though in the same build status as the other Onomat player that was up here earlier, which was what, Terrific? I think Terrific, right? He had Onis. Does he have MSTs? Is the question.
Yes.
Yeah,
no,
I think
was it? No, this is the second.
yeah, this is the second Onomatter.
Or is my brain failing me right now? Because he just this was a repeat, right?
Yep, this is a repeat.
So-
We already saw it.
Oh!
It's a Hey True
Get down,
Nerd!
guys. Get down.
Oh, I blew out everybody's
Everyone
E-drums.
get down. It's all.
Hysteric
Hysteric
party.
party,
He's going to
okay.
build a fatter board here just to survive the OTK. Sorry for blowing out your eardrums, guys. Holy moly. So now we know
Get
this.
down.
Oh, it's an MST. Say no.
MST. Oh. He's
Your
like that.
board is not going to get any fatter than it is, my guy. That's
Yeah,
what
he
he's
said,
telling
"You
him
better-"
right
he
now.
Said, he said, "You think I'm not? You think I'm not OTKing you right
Hey,
now, buddy
True
boy?
Nade and an
Thought you was safe, buddy
MST.
boy?"
That seems like overkill, my guy.
Yeah, MST does in fact negate.
Now, he
me see
hasn't
again.
used his skill still. Does he
Yeah,
have
this
what he
hold
needs in
on.
his hand?
What if he has like a third like his hand could just be garbage,
Just be,
right?
yeah,
Like he has
literally
two MSTs
nothing
in
he can
hand.
shuffle in or no one-card combo. He needs at least an Onomat and an Onomat to make something work. That's a do-do-do draw.
So he threw back the due to draw.
So he definitely has another Onomat in the hand. So he was probably
Yeah.
debating, it's like, do I hold the draw? Do I use the draw? Type of thing, or do I
Yeah, no,
search
if you already got
to
it, you already
have
got
a
it,
draw
right?
used?
There's
So
no
he
reason
had Onomatopoeia. He could have used Onomatopoeia to do draw, but he's looking at a board for an OTK situation.
Yeah,
And he's like,
just
I
going
just
for
need
game.
one card
He's
for
like,
OTK.
I'm not trying to get fancy on him.
No,
you know?
I need
Like-
one card for OTK. How do I make it work? That's how you make it work. Spooter hits the board. Spooter's
So
gonna.
this right here is what I would think is the 4-axis build, which is what the hipsters the Zoomers are calling it
Zoomers?
nowadays. Where
all
where you
because
just run
Fire
the
Fist
rank
4
fours.
axes.
Um,
Fire Fist 4 axes.
yeah,
This
unless-
is lethal.
yeah, unless he's playing one True Nade, one Sister, and he's just a wild animal. Like that's the only other situation in here. But that's gonna be game. Doesn't matter what it is.
Master Reich bodying.
That's right, keeping it within here. Keeping it in
Kabuyo
here,
off
you
the
know.
table. The guy did a great job. I might have jinxed him by talking about him losing, but I don't think so, guys. If you say that, I'll call you a liar. I definitely didn't jinx the man. So that's going to bring the game one game closer. Now we're 5-4. All right. Pharaohs aren't going to peel away, guys. We're going to see a new player
Yes,
from
sir.
Pharaohs. Someone else is going to
Well,
come on board.
Pharaohs still have the advantage.
Oh,
here.
of course. They're at the halfway point. Tier
if
0
they
is
can come
trying to come
through
back.
and counter this Onomats successful is going to be nice.
Yeah, you just
Yo,
need,
what's
they
good,
need to
Fetty?
go
What's
second.
good, Fetty? Long time no see, Fetty. It's been a while. How you doing?
All right, who's going to come in place of Kabuyo here? The only people left that can come in are Chinos, Nyx, and Yan Storm for Pharaohs. Mythyard and Kabuyo did a solid job here getting 5 dubs for Pharaohs. And Tier 0 has already lost 2 of its Team Wars members. And they're down to their final 3 with -1. And Chris still up to bat with Master Reich right now getting some value in. Trying to tie this game back up so hopefully his teammate can close it out. Teammates can close it out.
Yeah. If Master Eye can get this, can win one more right now before he eats it, is going to be very much necessary.
Yeah, it's going to bring us right back to a tied game, and we're literally back. Basically, it's square one again. It's as if we didn't see 10 other matches before it. Number 18 and Spider going to clean. Yep. Even through Party, he was OTK'd, was he? I think Hysteric Party would have made a 3-board. Actually, yeah, he would have probably gone into... No, because that Samurai wouldn't... That'd just be 2, so you'd need a 3rd.
Was it game through Party?
No, I don't think it was.
I don't know.
Somebody says it was, but I don't think it was.
Number
Gold.
18? Which one's number 18?
Number 18
Is that
and
the
Spider.
Heraldry?
Heraldry's...
Then yeah, it was game, right? Because he uses Heraldry, right? And it pops 2 of the monsters, and then he spiders the other monster. Like,
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's true. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you do it. Now I can see why people are bringing automats. My guys.
Yep. Because going first, you can just... I mean, you're still pretty susceptible to,
right,
like,
Gold.
Book of Moon get finesse, but, like, going first, you have a play against Harpies, summon Heraldry, pass. Going second, you can just do what you usually do and just punch
Go
them in the quills in the harpy toes,
They're thinking hard on
But
this
I
counter.
do not condone animal cruelty / women violence. So depending on how you look at the harpies. So
Harpies got legs, guys. That's all they got. They have beautiful legs, ugly feet. They need to meld the 2 archetypes.
you must have the English client then, because
Yeah, I got the
not
English
my
client.
harpies.
We got the Japanese client. You got the mid-drift harpies. I don't know why they think the English
I got the
client needs to be
I
censored.
got the booba harpies.
Why are they censoring the English client? Like, that's weird to me. Like, I wish there was a feature where you could toggle it. Oh, straight pass by Nyx. The man is playing most likely Fire Kings. Nyx is going to be here, and he's going to straight pass, trying to get that D-draw status, but Masaryk, who can easily OTK through an open board, but can he OTK through a Sphere Karibo and or a Battle Boxer Dale? That's the question he's thinking right now. That's what he's trying to decide. How do I win through a BBV? Yep, BBV. One letter away from a bad word. BBV or a SP. SC.
Oh, you
SC.
forgot to add the second V there. That's why. You know
Battle
what happens when you put
Boxer
2
Veil.
V's together.
BBV. Nixon Lunalights? My guy, a 30-card Lunalite? I doubt it. I did see somebody go to finals with Lunalights. BBC News? Yeah.
Hearing the word BBC, it makes me really
News.
like nostalgic. I kind of miss
Whoa!
that one deck that used BBC.
My guy!
You know.
My guy got himself a
Blackwings.
witch!
Oh, this card, Dodo Witch.
The guy's playing the witch! He's not going for lethal, but he's going for at least a solid board here. He shuffled back a glove to add in the witch. The witch is going to summon the Onomatopoeia. The Onomatopoeia is going to summon the coat. Didn't even need it. The coat could have, I think, it's pretty sure coat can summon off of that on his own. Which you could have just thrown him in attack position. He's much bigger in attack position. Excalibur, my guy.
He has a second
Excalibur.
coat in hand.
He's gonna go. He's gonna go coat, grab the Onomatopoeia bait, maybe make a double Excalibur.
He probably has a second coat in hand. Well, this is just like
No, he can't.
Super
This,
game.
yeah, that doesn't matter about the coat. Yeah, this is double
depending on how he
Excalibur.
plays it.
Or a Gaga Sam and then another coat. I could see that. Nope, it's double Excalibur. Excalibur, go burr.
Jesus.
Excalibur,
He's like,
go burr.
this is so savage. Look at this.
And a
Look at this
set.
monster.
And a set. That needs to be a sphere. Arcana! Temperance says no!
Temperance. Wow.
And just like that, doesn't matter. We don't even get to see
Dang,
what
you
the
got-
rest of the hand is.
Dang, Yami got
Masaryk!
clean.
Oh! Nyx is... Ooh. Bro, I don't even know if you
Nyx,
repeat that.
Nick's got obliterated.
Yeah, that was... I'm saving that replay. That's a replay
There's
I'm
just no
saving.
other like getting. Once I saw that they put Excalibur or what's this called, Excalibur in this game, like I it's just like there's nothing more satisfying than that, just like hitting someone in the face. You know what I mean? Like That's just a straight like
Yeah.
body slam into a tunnel.
We're back
Like,
at
and
a
then
tied
the train
game.
comes, and then you get run over. You're still alive, and then a meteor just comes and destroys you.
That's a
like,
tie game, guys.
It's insane.
Nyx is going to come
Utterly
in.
just besmirched.
Nyx is going to come in and
That
take a
template's though
big
is
fat
kinda
L.
Yeah.
We're not even going
I
to get to
wonder
see what he
if it
played.
is, even probably is just Fire King and is just playing Temperance, right?
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. There's no way you're playing anything right else. And we're going
Maybe
to
he
see...
values the big attack on Temperance. He's like, all right, if it comes down to a crawl, I'm a normal summon this Temperance. Pray I rolled heads and just get swinging.
We're going to see the repeat.
Definitely expected that. That's gonna be their second repeat, so that's after this is not gonna be any more repeats. So
Yep.
oh, it's Thunder Dragons.
Oh. 30-card
Hey.
Thunder Dragons.
He
That's
milled 2 Veils.
super
That's
weird.
Kind of
Yeah, that sucks.
that's kind of ugly, but
Yeah, that's 2 fires.
unless you normal summons Alistair, you know. Let me see it. But maybe he needs to have a hand trap in hand. Like, this is not good. He needs like 2 hand traps
Yeah.
in hand.
Because we saw him go burr.
I guess it's good that he milled double veil, right? Because Excalibur don't care.
Yeah.
Veil. So
Excalibur would have... Veil wouldn't have done anything for him against Excalibur, but it does nothing for him for his graveyard fodder. That's the problem. That's where I find myself... I'd rather run Arcanas over Veil and Sphere Cerebos over Veil if I'm running Thunder Dragons. It just makes sense to me. Direwolf into double Excali? Jesus, that'd be overkill. It could happen, though. That is actually... That's a play I think he can pull off, yeah. Do draw, gloves, adds 2, and deciding on his play, has not used the skill yet. Probably trying to get in. There it is.
Which is 1700, right?
I
think so.
Sends back the
Or you could
Onomatopoeia.
just make double Excalibur and normal summon Witch, just crash. You know? That would stop the
Ooh.
veil, a third veil.
Okay,
Yeah.
he added in the Buster. Huh. That's interesting. Glove's gonna work off the Buster because do. That's gonna allow him to
Yep.
special summon from the hand.
That's more than likely why he went
Yep.
for it. I would say.
Still hasn't normal
Probably has some
summoned.
specific hand going on.
Can you imagine if we had 4 monster slots? This guy would end up on a 3xZs or some weird stuff like that.
Yeah,
Actually,
there's a lot of decks. A lot of decks would benefit from that.
4th monster slot?
Oh,
Hell
man.
yeah. Because Onomatopoeia right
Or
now,
imagine,
if we had 5,
imagine
that's
Weatherfade
2
with
right
4
here.
monster slots.
Onomatopoeia is
If-
2 more monsters. That's a full board. And then you can go into rank 4 that requires 5 freaking level 4s, which I don't even think exists in Duel Links, let alone in actual TCG. Maybe it
Definitely
does.
not. I think there's like exceeds that you can use as many as you want. So, but not specifically 5. I don't think. Maybe.
Yeah,
I
there's
don't-
some
maybe
that
not-
say
probably not rank
2.
4,
Yeah,
but
2
I wouldn't be
plus,
surprised to see
3 plus.
if there is because there's a lot of weird exceed monsters. There's a lot of exceed monsters like that are kind of just like good, but like you just play the staple ones over them, you know.
Yeah.
So, all right, so
He's going for another 4 here. Is it going to be Excalibur? I would argue yes.
yeah, more than likely.
Oh, rip.
This is
He-
going to be
he drew
this is
too
more
many
than likely
dwarves.
the 4-axis version, which is I'm playing 2 Trunade and just running the rank fours.
Roach. Okay, we're not going to see an Excalibur here.
Just
Could
playing
you
for the
not
follow-up
make
makes
Excalibur?
sense. Doesn't want to get
Oh, he can't. That's a rock. That's why. Rock can't make Excalibur. Only warriors make Excalibur.
Oh yeah.
He still could have gone for Excali. Nah, not with a rock in his hand. Dark discard. Does he have any others to stop this? 19 will not be lethal. Veil in attack position. That's how you bait him. Boosts himself back up. Is he going to give him the D-draw? He's pondering.
Oh.
He's thinking about it. He's like, do I want to? No, ends his
Because
turn.
like here's the thing, if you don't give it to him, then he could potentially go like Lupine or he just comes back even better. So he can exceed into like a Direwolf and take out the
Roach.
Roach, you know,
Yep.
which is what's or Malevolence in that as well. Take out, banish the roach. Get that out. I mean, get that out of here.
Yep.
Do spiders eat roaches?
Yes.
Wild.
Yeah, I think they do. So that's actually a little bit of biology
this
or
is,
animal kingdomness.
This is definitely canon to the real life here.
Some animal kingdom info here brought to you by Roach.
Wait, did he banish the spider?
Yes, he did. That's a weird choice. What the hell? I guess he doesn't have. He might not have anything else in the hand to do follow up with. He probably doesn't have a duo or a.
He probably doesn't have Levy.
Or Levy. Yeah, so the Roach is minimal at best here. He just needs. He could swing over Roach. He can't swing over Sin. But Sin comes back next turn. Whatever. Dark's going to allow him to special. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it's good because Spider comes back and he won't be able to use the effect. Also, his Spider is likely going to be bigger because he's going to deal some damage here. If he doesn't just have game, of course. Which I think this is probably... Yeah, this is just game.
Yeah, that's game.
I don't think that back row is real. It's going to be like
an
MST or something.
MST or Hatronade.
Dang, so Automatic going second and not winning.
No. Masa Reich, I guess the Veils, even though I shit on them the whole time, are going to win Nyx that match. The Battle Boxer Veil won Nyx that match.
I would say that Automat, like, this version of Automat definitely potentially had the advantage here because after when we saw the first game going double Excalibur.
Yeah, I was hoping for more Excalibur, but no.
If he had the Excalibur play in that game, he would have won. But
which he did. Chat's saying he had it. Chat said he had it.
Did he have it?
Yeah, Chat's saying he had it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, he had two warriors.
Automat now is even more of an enigma after the nerfs for me.
Yeah, Nyx is going to get to stay on the board here. Who are Tier 0 going to bring in? Pharaohs has been creeping, guys. Pharaohs has been creeping, always staying ahead. I think Tier 0's only had the lead once this whole time. We're already at 6 and 5.
I guess he saw that he milled 2 Veils, so he was like, all right, he ain't got Veil.
Yeah, maybe that's what he was hoping for.
I think that's maybe what he was being hopeful for.
Yeah, maybe. He definitely, I think, should have gone with the Excalibur. But hey, again, we're the backseat caster drivers here, so for all we know, the man had other plans or other thoughts.
We definitely have the hindsight of it.
Yeah, hindsight, as well. So Pharaohs are going to be 6 to 5 against Tier 0 here, still keeping it close.
More than likely baking on. Excuse me. More than likely baking on something. And I guess it just didn't pay out to be that way. So.
No.
Whoa! I have 782 gems.
I got 4K. Oh wait, you're saying in game? I got 1560. 1560.
Do they got upgradable prismatics in the in the thing right now?
It's not going on right now. Dude, I didn't know this. So I had 9,000 gems. I was sitting on them for a new box. This was like a couple months ago. And I didn't know that upgrading, when they released the new prismatics, like, hey, these guys are only here for a limited time, upgrade them to prismatic. I was like, sweet, I'll do that. I just thought it was our gems like usual. No, that shit takes your real in-game gems. So I upgraded the dumbest card just because. I upgraded the Satellar Knight spell card that you get from Tori or what's her name's level up rewards.
Was it Meltdown or something? Or
to prismatic, and it cost me 1,000 gems. And it took me I realized the next time, like, hey, I'm 1,000 gems short. What the heck's going on? And I actually opened a ticket.
Yeah, because it's ultra rare.
Yeah, I opened a ticket with Konami. I'm like, yo, Konami, I got 1,000 gems disappeared. Like, I have 2 streams back to back. You can see the numbers. I got screenshots. Like, where'd they go, Konami? Where'd they go? And Konami's like, oh, we need. Can you send us some more stuff? Yeah, we'll look into it. I'm like, sweet. And then somebody said that you can up, the prismatic upgrades cost gems. I'm like, nuh-uh. So I quickly jumped in. And I'm like, mother trucker. So I messaged Konami back. I'm like, yeah, that's my bad. You can disregard my inquiry. I'm a dum-dum.
Not only are you dumb for that, but you're dumb because you upgraded a card that you can get off the tickets, I'm pretty sure. So, like, you're even
it's a level
dumb.
up reward. I don't know if you can get it off the tickets because that's a level up.
Yeah, it was in
No.
That was an event card, right?
No. It's a level up reward for Tori, the Teller Knight Skybridge.
Oh, Skybridge. Oh, okay, my bad.
Neg 1, guys.
My bad. I thought you were saying
no,
a different card. I'm thinking of a Constellar card. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah. That one you can get with tickets.
So Teller Knight, Constellar.
Yeah, they're one and the same. Speaking of Constellars, we talked about it last week, or we're going to talk about it again. What's the over-under on us getting Pallades, guys?
Oh, yeah. What the hell, man?
They gave us Harpy. Cyber Clash Harpy is basically a Pallades, but she's unlimited uses. Pallades is only 2 uses. Okay,
Facts.
granted.
And isn't it like you can't attack, right? Like when you use it, it's
Oh no, he can still attack, but it's a quick play,
I'm thinking of something else.
and you don't
I'm thinking
need
of
any.
something else.
You won't need activation of a spell like Cyber Clash does. But if they're gonna
Yeah.
give us Cyber Clash, which basically does the same thing as Pallades, give us freaking Pallades. Make Constellars tier at least Cogworthy. I don't know if it'll tier them.
Whoa! Normal summon Spear Prebo.
What the? Oh, and you swung into a 17, my guy.
Oh my god.
Nix.
the
Okay.
hell is this
Did he
duel?
pass his phone to his brother?
Yo, what the hell is happening?
Did Nix just pass his phone to his brother? Is this an auto duel? Are we fighting the? Did he click auto duel by accident? And the auto duel AI is like, "Yo, normal summon sphere, let's go."
I'm so done.
Nix, my guy, what happened? Did you misclick? But not only that, you activate Veil.
It's not even just that. It's the whole.
You
that whole
activate
turn.
Veil.
That whole turn was one big meme. One big meme.
What?
Normal summon Sphere Creel, swing into Fire King, Avatar Garou.
Is Nyx
I have
just-
not seen played like.
Is
since, like,
Nyx just
forever.
flexing on Neg 1 here? Is this some
And
weird
then,
rivalry?
And then not only take the damage, take the 14, but you also summon Veil from hand. That is just comedy.
Yeah.
That
Who
is
paid
so
Nyx?
Hilarious.
Is
Oh
Nyx
my
playing
God.
in damage step or something and handed his phone to his little brother? Like, what the hell's
All
going
right,
on?
all right. Serious commentary. I can see why you would normal summon Karibo there.
Stop. Shaowz,
The
no.
read being that this is no. Let me speak. The read being that this is Fire Kings, right? Most of the sets in Fire Kings have
200 defense, yeah.
Now that being said, I don't think I would ever set outside of like, I don't think I would even set Baron. I feel like I would just normal summon.
Yeah, in
Like,
attack.
Because you're playing D-draw, right? So
Right.
like you likely want to take the damage.
Correct.
So like, but nobody. I don't think anybody expected.
I
this
didn't.
card,
wasn't expecting
unless
Garunix from
maybe
Neg
I'm
1.
just the only one.
I wasn't expecting
But
Fire King
This
Avatar
card is
Garunix.
actually, yeah, this card's actually not that bad. Especially with the way Fire Kings are played now.
Yeah, at 1
like-
is fine. I think Fire King Avatar Garunix at 1 is not a bad way to play. That's how originally Fire King started. They played it at 1.
Yeah,
It's molded,
a
when
long
it first
time
came
ago,
out, yeah. It's molded since then, but Neg 1 clearly has some different ideas. And it's a level 3, so you can't really rank with it. Or, sorry, Xyz with
Yeah.
it.
So
a lot of
specifically
people just
for
cut
getting
it.
out the
Yeah.
chicken, right?
Yeah.
Or any Fire King. It doesn't have to just be the chicken.
Mhm.
So,
But it has to be
I think
destroyed.
I actually really like this this tech. I actually really. But
the
wow,
funny
that
thing
was
is,
hilarious.
the
Did
funny
someone
thing
clip
is,
that?
Neg
Someone
1
had to clip that.
Neg
that
1
whole turn was just like perfect. meme.
check his PayPal. Neg 1 sets the dude expecting him to die. And our man summons a freaking Sphere
and
Karibo. And gets trolled.
And he swings into the Karibo.
Yeah. clearly, somebody was like, yeah, oh yeah, he can easily swing over 17. My guys, no, what is going on? Something's off. I'm not crazy, right?
Yeah, this is definitely
You know, Pharaohs is yelling at Nyx right now. They're like, "What the heck, my guy?"
there's just too many things at once. I like
Oh, you
for me
passed.
too. Like the normal summon of Karibo was like it was so quick.
Are they like
It
brothers?
was not like there
Yeah.
was no deliberation. It
Are
was
Nyx-
like, all right, I got a Karibo in hand. He's going out there to eat. Like he's taking lives.
Karibo
Nyx had plans
beat
with that
down.
Karibo, bro.
Karibo beatdown. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
No, we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah.
So far, Nyx has taken 300, 400 plus 400. He's taken 18 damage so far. So 200 more damage is gonna put him in D-draw range.
Yeah, he's going for
Um,
lethal here.
But he's just gonna go for game, yeah.
Yeah.
He has the Arvada to play around hand traps. So
Correct. At least
Um,
one. He can play around one. I don't know if the swing order
at
I
least one,
agree
yeah.
with. I don't know if I agree with the swing order. I think a Garunix swinging first would have been best because then you could pop your Garunix after
well,
he
the Garunix
connects.
doesn't. He only gets his effect on his opponent's.
That's fine. I wouldn't
So-
go for the Garunix effect. I'd go for the negation effect, right? So right now he's going to probably pop something in his hand, I guess. But if you're forced to pop off the field,
Maybe he only has something to. Well, maybe he wanted to like see if the Barong can go first, so he can just pop the Barong. Maybe he wants to keep the cards in his hand. You know?
yeah.
Like
He's
maybe this.
not even
Maybe
gonna
like
swing anymore.
there has to be more to it.
Yeah, I don't
So-
know. I mean, it's obviously -1. We're questioning a man who's, proven himself. No point
Yeah,
questioning him. But when you're
These
saying
guys-
normal
these guys
summon
know what they're doing,
Karibos
you know?
and sets
I
from
think
Garunix
there's
stuff,
definitely a method to that. You know.
It's just, we're playing devil's advocate. Like, why? I think definitely though.
And I was answering.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. No,
Yeah.
keep it up. That's the whole point. I was just saying that's the reason why.
The whole point of
I don't want chat to
podcaster,
turn on me
you know?
all of a sudden because they all are big ass Neg 1 fans or something. They're like,
Green
"NightFox
card.
sucks."
The green card has entered the building. We're getting into America. Let's do it.
Yeah, but do we
So-
have enough in the grave? The answer, well, now we do. I was gonna say the answer is no.
Looks like someone's been on that 90-day fiance. You know, let's go, Knicks. Gonna add those 2 Chaos Dragon Legionnaires.
What? How's that? You gotta explain that reference to me.
Well, because 90 when you get married to someone outside of the country,
You gotta wait 90 days.
you can bring them into the country, but they have to be with you for 90 days to get the green card.
Ah.
And Melody is a green card, so
Ah.
that's the idea.
Thank you, Shaowz. I needed that explanation. I don't watch enough
I don't.
90 Day
Yeah,
Fiance.
I thought maybe it was more at least a well-known show. I mean, I don't watch it, but
All right, chat.
my dad and his wife does. So
That's fine.
yeah.
Chat's asking, isn't Arvada only in the field? The answer is no. Here's
Wow,
Arvada.
you can pop. Oh, who's watched now? Get out of here, X-Ray.
There you go. There's the
Bye,
text.
X-Ray.
Go for it.
See you later, X-Ray.
Well, a monster activates while this card's on the field. You can negate the activation. If you do, destroy one other fire monster in your hand or field.
This
There you
deck
go,
would
bud.
suck if Arvado could only pop cards on the field.
Yeah, that would be pretty trash.
Like, come on, X-Ray.
He's gonna flip him down, not negate him.
Yeah, but I'm just coming at you because you came at me. All right.
Somebody
Yo,
wants to
Bet
binge watch
Yasser,
90 Day
Let me
Fiance
know.
with you.
Let me know. I'll join the Discord. We'll be up all night. I'll watch you with you guys. Sure. 90 Day Fiance watch party. All right, so that Book of Moon's gonna flip down that Legionnaire.
Yeah, I'm surprised he
gonna
didn't
pop,
go
though?
to.
Just pop one, right? I was thinking he might just pop one.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't decide to negate. But I think was it chain blocked? I think it was. Hold on. What did you? Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, it was
blocked.
chain block.
Yep.
Yeah, it was chain
Roar.
block. Yeah.
So he's not going to pop, obviously, the Arvada because he doesn't want him to special summon anything from the grave.
Yeah.
Which-
Yeah, because he bring back the Barong and
Yep,
then
and then gets a free search.
Barong would get a search here.
Yep.
So
he's just going to leave the Arvada on the field, clearly thinking that the negate is not anything he cares about. That's a top deck Fire King Island from Neg 1 here.
was
Popping,
it? Oh, dang.
yeah, popping
What a-
the
What a wild
Arvada
animal.
in the hand. That's not an optimal pop in my opinion. Maybe it is. I don't know. We'll see. Is he about to? That's a Barong. Okay,
I mean, he's gonna get a summon out the grave. So
he is, and he's going to get a
it's
search in the end
definitely
phase.
an optimal pop. Yeah.
But when you're only, I mean, yeah, that's fine. And double Barong, so
Against
that's
Thunder Dragons, you can't really grind with Thunder Dragons. You kind of have to
yeah.
control them and then win.
Yep.
So
This is
having less Arvadas is not a problem.
yeah. This
like-
is exact lethal unless there's something in the hand here. This is going to give him D-draw if he doesn't stop it. Clearly, Neg 1 doesn't care.
Clearly, there's something in the hand, so he's gonna need 2 things in the hand.
He
to
doesn't
stop
eat
this,
it. That's surprising.
Oh, he doesn't negate it? You
No,
said?
he doesn't eat it. But I would
Oh, he
have.
doesn't eat it. Yeah.
He's going to negate it early here. And he's going to need another one in the hand here. Nyx is. We're talking about Nyx here. The man's going to need something else in the hand. And he does have it. He has
He
the
does.
veil. That's why he did it first. Because if he waited, he would have been screwed. He would have lost. That's why he uses the Arcana first, guys. That's why he did it. Because he already had the follow-up. It was the fire... the BBV.
Well, couldn't he just I think this is definitely better, but I was gonna say couldn't he just negate it, or use the veil first? He negates the veil, and then Temperance. He still would live, right? Unless he pops from the hand.
That's true.
But this is definitely still better because you want to keep the body and you want to get the life points back as well. So.
Well, he had the one on the field already swung. Took out the levy with the Baron on the field. So, yeah, he definitely... I think Nyx definitely did that correct. If he had waited, he would have lost. Because then he can't veil because he only had 1,800 life to 1,800 attack. So you can't veil that. You lose. And if he had another Arcana...
I'm saying that's if he popped from the field again. Like if he did the same thing.
Right. Well, it's
Because
once...
if he pops from the hand, then yeah, it would have been game.
Yeah. That's once
but-
per turn. Maybe we're talking about two different things, Shaowz.
No, I'm just saying if he pops from the field, then he won't have enough people, the guys to do the damage, to play through the other card, the Temperance. as opposed to Veil just blocking all the attacks. You know what I mean?
I think I follow. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's like we're arguing, but it's not arguing. We're just
No, I'm just trying
spitting
to.
each other's
Yeah,
mouths.
I'm just
Like,
trying to grasp.
It's not really much.
Trying to follow the bunny
What to
trail
say
you're
about
leading me down, Shaowz. That's all. That's all. There's some snacks here. I'll pick them up. There's some crumbs. You're leaving them. Can you show Neg one grave, please? Can you show Neg one's grave? Of course I can, Drizzles. Of course
Please,
I
Neg
can.
one, show can you?
Yes,
You
there it
can.
is. I can do this. Here, I'll even help you guys out. This is Nick's grave. It's a little small looking. But again, remember, guys, it's not the size of the grave that matters. Is what's in the grave, all right? Not the size, but what's in it. Actually, that's pretty big. I thought there was less cards. This is actually quite a lot of cards. So we are in Nix's main
His
phase.
grave's kind of thick.
Yeah, it's a
Well,
thick
thick.
grave.
Uh,
Thick grave.
don't get me Twitch. I'm sorry.
All right, we're going to see a
all right, so
spider.
we're gonna see in here.
All right, is he
Is this
banking
a
on the
bait? Is he
negate?
just trying to
Yeah, is he
force this Arvada
is he
here?
trying to and then hit him with a levy? Is what's going on? He
No,
has
I
the
don't know. Levy's
cards in the
kinda-
ooh. He has the cards in the grave for a levy.
Ooh.
And is this lethal? 18, 12, 24, 26? No, 36. He'd be
All
too
right, the only
shy.
reason why I think he would let that go through is because he only can pop from the field, so he doesn't want to clear his board a little bit.
You really think his
to,
hand has
leave
no
him
Fire
susceptible.
Kings?
And then like either that, and he has a hand trap. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah,
so he
neg
just has
one.
a bunch of hand traps, so
Yeah,
he just
that's
doesn't
true.
care, you know. Like
So the
maybe
only
that's
way
what's going on here.
I was going to say the only way Nyx can come back and win this is he needs a double levy and for neg 1 to have no hand traps and not activate levy's effects, right? So just summon levy, or duo actually. Levy duo. Don't activate levy effect. Just get your duo off. And then that's lethal, not through a hand trap though. Unless you summon a dark. In that case, I don't know. I guess you could tribute summon, but you already normal summoned.
I think he normal summoned.
He
Yeah,
did.
he already normal summoned.
So you can't. So he's feeling it out here. He's just going to swing in with the levy. No, he's not. He didn't activate the effect of levy.
He doesn't want to give him D-draw.
Yeah, I don't know if Nyx wanted to do all that. I think he was
Yeah, I think he had a plan. And
yeah,
then,
and it
like,
didn't work
something
out.
Probably didn't work out.
Yeah. I think that was
Something
Little off.
something got scuffed up there.
yeah, cuz he banished a dark, a light and a dark to summon, so that would have
And
been
he has-
pops.
I think he has Hawk in hand, or maybe he already used it.
Well, his
I could be
he
incorrect.
didn't use it that turn. But he has a banished hawk. He banished Temperance for that levy. So Hawk was already banished. The man's gonna rip a
I think he has a
onslaught.
Hawk. I think he added a Hawk a
Couple
turn
turns
or two
ago?
ago and didn't use it. I could be completely wrong. I could just be like forgetting something, but
Yeah,
I'm checking the thing right now.
that.
Because if he has a Hawk, he could have like the fact that he
Yeah.
let the Sin go through. I feel like maybe he could have.
He had
done
game,
something
I
else.
think.
But maybe not.
If he had obviously if Neg 1 had no hand traps, which he
Yeah,
probably
he
does.
has a Hawk in hand. He has a Hawk in hand.
Okay. So that's going to be a roar dark combo. Dark from hand, roar from from deck. He's down to 8 cards. His entire graveyard and his entire banish pile are pretty much spent. So he's kind of running out of resources. Nyx is, and here's
Yeah.
going to be the levy.
He banished 3 darks. So he's gonna rip a card out of his hand. Yes,
Yep.
he is. Or rip a card out of his hand. Put it back in his deck.
So he can't attack
I mean,
now.
that's kind of sucks.
That's a
6
duo.
cards in hand, bro. Like, what like? You rip one Kuribo, he has another Kuribo in hand. Like, you know what I mean? Like, kind of.
Why didn't you do that
Going balls
last
deep
turn?
right now. Is he just hoping that this goes through?
Yeah, I wonder why he didn't do that last turn. Is my question. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
I know.
a thick
Yeah.
prison.
One said it. Well,
Yeah.
Nyx is definitely playing this pretty scuffed. I don't know.
I agree
He
with.
wasn't in a Sky Prison.
Yeah, he's going to be
As a matter of
huge. Oh, well, never mind. He's just going to pass. What the heck is going on? Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not following Nyx here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty. My brain is pretty bad, but like even my brain can tell this is not.
I mean, I made some
going,
connections
not
and some.
going well in the
Yeah,
slightest.
I made some connections in lethal place here, but obviously he might have a read on the hand,
Like Nyx,
which
if
we
you're
don't.
gonna make a play, make a play. Like don't
Timer?
just renege on it. you
Drizzle
know?
says timer. I could see that.
Yeah, maybe.
But even though, like, now you're just gonna lose.
Yeah.
You have one card to draw.
Like if Nyx was gonna go for it, he should have just went for it. You know?
Yeah. Like even with the timer, like, all right, so he adds back a levy. Does he have enough in his grave? It's gonna be resummon of
yeah,
the.
He has enough.
It's gonna be resummon here of the Grunix, and you don't have lethal. Like you got to at least make him burn his hand. Like if you sense that he's got a bunch of spheres or veils or whatever, you got at some point you're gonna have to trigger the D draw, right? So it's gonna happen at some point.
He's kind of just throwing cards on the field, like he's just doing stuff, you know?
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, I'm not trying to rip on him like that, but like
it's weird.
Long game like this, and it could be the pressure's on you. This playoffs, obviously you don't want to give up the lead.
Right.
Also, it being Fire King, so you know it's not like clear lethal. You know, there's a lot of ifs and what ifs and.
I mean, look.
You know, what's in his hand stuff. So like, it's tough.
That was
so, like,
all he did was summon.
I can understand why
he's out of resources.
He's playing the way he is, but at the end of the day, like he had a game plan there to where like, all right, just cross fingers. If he has Spirit Creepo, I lose.
And he didn't even
was,
swing
his best
though.
Play, and he just didn't make it.
But the fact that Nyx didn't swing is what were wonders. Like, okay,
yeah,
you give him D drop, but you gotta give him D drop at one point.
But even then, like, you're gonna lose regardless, right? So just go for it. You know what I mean? Like, even if you're low on time, I'd rather lose the time on like a potential maybe than just lose later because like, you know, you pretty much put yourself in that position, right? So it is, but it is what it is.
Yeah, he's on the table. We're not.
It's not all for naught. Pharaohs still do have the counter pick advantage here. 4 decks left for both teams. It seems kind of fishy next. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. We were all curious. You know, we weren't making connections there on some of his plays. Obviously, it wasn't just you and me, Shaowz, that were confused. Chad obviously had some concerns, but you know, we don't know if his timer was low. We don't know if he's sensed them hand traps. So he just didn't. But either way, you gotta at some point those hand traps are gonna get triggered.
We're all human, you know.
Yeah.
We can't be robots like me, 24/7.
Check PayPal, bro.
Just compute plays.
I mean, normal summoning Sphere Karibo was questionable at best. And then everything else,
I 100%.
Only
if there was anything that was correct in that whole duel,
you think normal summon Karibo is the only thing that was correct in that whole
first turn.
Okay,
that was the most correct, like everything. that first turn was the best part of the duel.
SKD here. Thunder Dragon players don't know what to do if they don't win after the first levy. I mean, my guy, you might be onto something.
No, Levi's son. I just had like a legitimate like rant to say, or like I was trying to justify Nyx's play, like in general, like as throughout that whole duel. I wasn't just trying to take over NightFox. That was just a one-time thing.
Bro, I think he's.
I know what's up.
I think he's pushing your buttons because I didn't care. I think Levy's just trying to get you, my guy.
No, it's okay, bro. I think I beat him in a tournament before, so he's still feeling the burn.
He's still throwing shade.
It's all love. It's all Levi's side. It's all love, Levi's side. It's all love.
2, 4, 6. Everybody double check my math here. 2, 4, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everything checks out. It's a 6-6 game. Did anybody expect anything less? These teams are in round 1 of the playoffs or Team Wars. Did anybody expect anything less than a tied game for the most part? Or did you guys anticipate somebody freaking streaking right now? And going, basically closing out like we saw earlier.
Going 6-0 with Trimids?
Yeah, 6-0 with Trimids early on. Did anybody see that coming, or did you guys all anticipate a pretty even matchup here? So Chinos is going to come out here. Fire Kings.
Oh no!
Fire Kings.
All right, we can start talking about anything else. How you guys doing in chat?
It's a Fire King mirror, my guys.
How you guys doing? What's up? We should run some polls.
Just to be fair, that Thunder Dragon.
Who do you think is best girl? You know, who do you think is best girl in DM?
Hold on.
We got mine.
Pause.
Shizu.
Shaowz. Pause. Just to be fair, that Thunder Dragon Fire Kings matchup basically I think was up at like 28 turns or something. So this Fire Kings matchup might go close to the same, but at the same time, you know.
Buns, don't leave. Buns, don't leave. We
see you in 20 minutes or 20 turns.
Let's get some culture chat going. So we got, like I said, we got Mai, we got Shizu, we got Taya. We're gonna go with Dark Side of Dimensions Taya. We can give her a good boost.
Yeah, that.
All right.
OG Taya's not.
Who else is that? We got who else?
Aren't they all like 16? Isn't Taya still in high school?
Relax. The age of consent in Japan is 13. All right.
Is it?
So who else? Mine is.
I'm gonna have to look that one up,
What?
Shaowz. I don't know if I can take you by your word there. I don't know if I
Not
want.
overrated. She earns.
I don't know if
She
I
earns
want that
every
in my
bit of love
Google
that
history.
goes to her.
Age of consent in Japan is gonna be in my Google history. If I start getting age of consent commercials,
Here's the thing. All right, Japan.
13. You're right.
Japan's perception of the female characters. The reason why they don't care, or like why they sexualize these teenagers. I put air quotes up.
13.
Because of their age of consent. So like, I'm gonna view it as, all right, if Japan's age of consent is 13, and they view this as that, I see Taya as 18 plus. All right. Come on, the cultured individuals in chat understand.
I mean, that's a weird connection to make since you live in America.
The cultured individuals in chat that knows what's up. The waifu is.
I think you're on the. I think you're on the minority. On the minority there for that thinking.
They're just hiding, all right? They're just hiding.
Interesting facts. Snoke just booked himself a ticket to Japan. Let's go! Tokyo one way. Let's go! Oh, age of consent in Portugal is 14.
Age of consent in Portugal is 14. Same thing.
That's still one older than 13. Dang, Japan, man. 13 equals 18.
Saying,
Good to know.
Listen, I'm not trying
not
to,
here.
not saying
not on the USA. It don't.
I'm not pro statutory rape. I'm just saying.
Okay, don't say that word. Come on, we're on the main channel.
Japanese
Uh-oh.
media.
The FBI hacked into Shaow's Discord.
Producing. There's a reason why they produce it the way they do. Huh? Am I a robot now?
You were for a second. I thought that you got
Discord is trying
raided.
to Discord knows what I'm saying. It's a legitimate point.
Nope.
They're trying to censor me. Right?
Is that what's going on right now? Discord trying to censor Shaowz. You heard it here first, folks. Discord trying to censor Shaowz. All right, he's speaking truth to power in his own mind. I can't condone it.
I think everyone in the
I
chat
can. You want me
can
to?
agree
Here, watch.
that They have
There. No more Shaowz.
this mirror match. Am I right or am I right?
I muted you for a second. It's just to show people I couldn't.
Oh my god! So not only Discord is trying to censor me,
Hey,
but
chat said cut his mic.
That's
okay.
crazy.
Chat said cut his mic. I did for like 3 seconds, just so I could listen to
chat,
Chat.
So if chat says cut your wrist off, you're gonna do it?
No, of course not.
So where do you draw the line then?
At muting you.
Please tell me
Hey,
this game.
it's
Oh, thank
over.
God it's
Turn
game.
4.
Let's go, Neg One.
Neg One closes it out. I have absolutely no idea what happened. I was not paying attention at all to that match, but GG Neg One.
1 second.
Chinos is going to either repeat or go to a second deck here.
Please don't repeat. Just go to your second deck so we can actually talk about the game. It took me a lot to almost get me canceled to make this duel go faster. All right.
Yeah, we almost canceled Shaowz, and it only took 4 rounds. Granted, those 4 rounds did seem like they were long. Let's be honest there.
Yep.
It did seem like that was.
I got a lot. I got a lot out of my
system. Yeah, it was a decent.
For only 4 turns.
Yeah, it was a decent
right, guys,
amount of time that passed.
You gotta give me some credit. All right. I was willing to risk my small following.
Oh wait, Chinos can't repeat. They're out of repeats, my guy. So we are.
Oh, thank God.
We're luckily not going to be seeing a
So
mirror.
what didn't they want to send in? Like, what do they?
Harpies.
What do they bank a mirror on?
This is Harpies.
All right. I guess. I don't know.
Maybe it's because it's Neg
I guess I'm
One.
more confident in the mirror match than playing with Harpies.
Maybe it's just that it's.
See why.
Maybe it's just that it's Neg One, my guy. Maybe it's the Neg One. It's like, all right.
Well, it's a small Harpies. So like,
smaller than we've seen. But it's still over 20.
Small Harpies more than likely means TTH, right? I would agree.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I have a 20 card Harpy and I don't have TTH. My card Harpy builds 20 cards. But that's because I'm stuck with like 2 months ago old Harpies. Everybody else has moved on to out of 20 card Harpies.
Yeah.
Tanky set just to read the back row here from Neg 1, and then he's going to activate it. We know he's playing Fire Kings. We know the top is, of course, going to be Harpies, and he's not going to summon anything here. He's going to just rely on his back row. So either he didn't draw anything that he could summon and go into a synchro play here or Xyz play, or he just wants to see what Neg 1's got. Fire King's not usually known for being able to OTK, and if he doesn't control a monster, then Neg 1 cannot activate Onslaught of the Fire Kings. So he's got that going for him. So that's probably the train of thought that Chino's had going on into this.
Yeah, and like you kind of don't want to commit too much into Fire Kings unless you have like the absolute nuts, you know? Which I want to say he probably doesn't have.
Yuma's mom is not underage. Jesus, groovy. What about Yuma's sister? She's pretty old, right? Yeah, anyone? Yuma's sister?
Now you're about to get yourself canceled.
Wait, I'm asking. I'm not saying. I'm asking. I'm asking how old she is. I'm pretty sure she works for a newspaper, so she's out of college or in college.
You know who else's mom? You know who else's mom is really thick? Yuya's mom from Arc 5. Woo! All right, so we got Oracle coming out here. She's gonna pop that tanky. He could just come out, so likely gonna pop the Harpy's Hunting Ground here. He went never mind. Can you hear me, or am I or did I just,
yeah, I'm here, Shaowz. I'm sorry, my wife walked in, so.
She didn't. Yeah, you had to go away. You're like, oh man.
I'm muted myself here while she was telling me what was going on.
Yeah. You have to mute the whole thing.
No.
We're totally talking about children's card games.
Totally not what you think it is. She's like, are you streaming? Because you're not live. I'm like, yeah, I'm on the other channel. I'm not on my channel. She's like, oh, okay. She's like, I thought you were done streaming. I'm like, no, I'm still on the main, channel. Now
that his wife's got the information, she's like, all right, you're like, all right, we gotta tone it down.
Back to PG-13.
I don't have to sleep on the couch tonight, you know.
Oh, dude, we got a new couch and it's actually pretty comfy, so that's not really a punishment.
You're really smart for getting that. Getting that. Like, all right,
let's go.
If I do mess up, at least I'm not sleeping with a bad back.
Yeah, exactly. At least it's good. And we have another bed, so I actually could go sleep in the spare bed. But you know, whatever. Point of the story is Neg 1's on the bottom, Kiteroid was used, and now it's his turn again. Can he come back from this? Tenki's getting activated. Double set from Chino's here. Didn't go into Cyber Slash, just went with Harpy Beatdown with Oracle and Lady 1. So we'll see how this plays out.
Didn't want to, proc D-draw for no reason.
Didn't want to proc D-draw, didn't want to play into an Arvada. He just wanted to swing over it. Which, wait, how did he deal with Arvada?
He booked it.
He booked it? Okay, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, so you could have gone into your synchro.
Well, he booked it last turn. So I don't think he had a play last turn, so he booked it just in case he top decked into like a channeler or a perfumer. You know what I mean? But he ended up ripping it to Ecosys instead.
Hype Beast, it is not riches, okay? It's just a spare bedroom.
or ripping to Oracle. I wasn't paying attention, but he didn't have a. You know what I'm trying to say. Like he didn't have a play to use an effect.
Right. He didn't have really. So Onslaught of the Fire Kings here. I made the comment where Chino's left his board empty just for that reason. He didn't want to play into an Onslaught, but the man played into a freaking Onslaught in the two follow-up turns later. So this isn't looking too good there. Chino's double back row better be good.
You can't just pass forever. Like you have to
play
game.
It is true. So his double back row better be good.
You can say you play into anything, right? Like anything that gets flipped up on reaction, you played into it, bro. Bro. So he's gonna take that. He's gonna take this though. Does he have another Book of Moon for that Arvada?
Ooh, damn! Nope. What the hell's his back row? Divine Wrath?
Potentially.
That could at least stop one of the Garunix, the Garunix loop here, or is he going to stop the Arvada negate?
Or is Arvada going to just negate right now?
Well, yeah.
Is another question. Probably not, right? Yeah, because he's just gonna. Because he has the second one coming out, so.
So this is looking like the Garunix loops has started. If he negates this other Garunix, he can at least shut the loop off.
Well, he summoned it. He summoned the Garunix off the Arvada.
Oh, right. So that's actually not. Never mind. That wasn't the Grunix loop.
Yeah. So now the loop is over.
Yep.
The loop has been stopped by -1 himself.
Yep.
But I mean, these are two thick boys. He's gonna take.
Which makes me think that he
Gonna take a
definitely
pretty
thinks there's a
godly
Divine
top
Wrath there.
Play through this.
I'm actually thinking that it's probably a Divine Wrath set, because otherwise he would have... Oh, goes right into... What is Chino's got? Oh.
Not much. Clearly doesn't have a lot going on for him. I don't know, man. All I have to say is that 30-card Harpies were drawing pretty nuts.
Yeah.
Even after their turn 1. So far.
I mean, what is...
Not
I feel like...
saying much.
I mean, the fact that he's gone this... Already to turn 6 in Harpies hasn't really done much. How bad's are his hands? How bad is his back row?
It could be Tretch. That could be another thing. Having Tretch like against Fire King is pretty meh.
Yeah, because they're just gonna redo their thing.
If he had Tretch, maybe it would have been better to go into a Dweller. So that way, he deal like if his opponent tries to deal with something, he can Tretch them.
There's the Book of Moon.
You know, turn off the graveyard, but I guess he's not with it right now.
No, he's gonna stop the lethal play on his own here, but Chino's needs to do something.
Yeah,
Chino's seems to be
right now.
Hoping for a draw and not getting it. So whatever this card is, hopefully it's good enough to where actually he can start making plays. Because Negron is just gonna. There it is. It's an Oracle. Finally, he has a play. He had a Harpist in hand. That's why he wasn't doing anything.
Harpist.
Perfumer.
Oh, that Japanese client is looking nice with that Prisma Harpist.
If Neg1 has no hand traps, which is highly unlikely, this could be lethal.
Well, we know he has Kyroid engraved. That's one thing. But
he needs a Dweller play then.
He can potentially play. Oh, Dweller does play around that. That's true.
Yeah, he needs a Dweller. He needs to end on a Dweller and a Harpist. Or Cyber Clash.
Check Neg1's grave.
I just did.
Our fellow chat.
I just did.
Member here. Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. So
usually you say that you're gonna do it when you say it.
My bad, Buns. I'll try and be more proactive as far as grave checks for you, because in all honesty, it seems like you're the only one that's asking. So I will do my best. I find it interesting though, because as the stream does go on, I do find myself checking graves less and less, and I don't know if that's just my personal problem that I need to work on, or if it's just I find that most graves are...
Could be just a mental block. You know, we all have mental blocks every now and then.
I mean, most graves you don't really need to check as far as like Harpies go, but the Thunder Dragons match, yeah, that for sure is something you want to check the grave. And I guess Fire Kings also would be something you want to make sure to see what's in the grave.
Yeah, because Fire Kings can, funny, like, it is like funny to say, but they can run out of steam. Like, it's possible.
Chinos would still win this if he has a Harpy Lady 1 in the deck. He can go into Dweller. There's the Dweller. Does he have an option to not just Dweller, but also go into... Okay, okay. He probably doesn't have a Harpy Lady 1. It's probably Cyber Harpy Lady and Hyper Lady 1.
You know what? Maybe he has a certain card that, maybe he's trying to tell Neg1 to read a book. If you know what I'm saying. But is Neg1 going to allow that? There's a delay. Is this a Sphere Creep or is this on...
Or is this on Chinos? Or on... Yeah, okay.
Oh, so I think this is Battle Step.
Yep.
So
Book of Moon.
Comes the Book of Moon, the set Book of Moon. So he has no protection now. He's making it all in this play.
Yep. So that's going to stop Garunix from float, and it's going to stop the Kiteroid from activating on the 17 poke. But he has a card in his hand here.
Yeah. So there is a delay.
He chooses to eat it. So here's the thing, though. Chinos.
I want to say he definitely has a sphere, and he's just thinking about.
For sure.
He just doesn't want to use it. Like he doesn't feel.
No, Chinos is going to activate in the draw phase here. His other Dweller. That's a no-brainer, I would say. Yep, there it is. So now he cannot play around the Kiteroid on his turn, right? So the Kiteroid in the grave is going to end up having to be attacked through.
Yeah. As I was thinking, has something to pop here to get some kind of play going. That's that. So he probably
Bun's
has
coaching.
But this would be the third Arvada.
I'm pretty sure everybody saw that.
Once this Arvada's gone?
I'm pretty sure everybody saw that play there, Hype. I don't think that was coaching. That's 2 Arvadas in the grave, 1 on the field. That's 3 total.
Yeah, hype is just trolling, right?
One Arvada, one Barong, one Garunix. How many Arvadas left? This is the last one. The other two are in the grave.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Perfumer here.
Well,
so
he added that last turn, so we knew that.
This here?
We knew he had
let it go
that.
through?
We know he has. Well, actually, yeah, because
We know,
okay, yeah, he has.
We know.
He has a hand trap, yeah, because the Dweller swing, there was no other delays, at least on Chino's end, so that was obviously a Neg 1 hand trap delay. And we know he has the Kite Roid, so this isn't going to be lethal. So Neg 1 will survive. And the question is Neg 1 going to negate the Perfumer? No, let's it go 3. Let's it go through. So we thought the Fire King Mirror was going to go late. That thing went to 4 turns, and we're on turn 9 in this Chino's Neg 1 Harpy Fire King match. So we clearly don't know what we're talking about. Baby Garunix. Yeah, he still does have that. We know that that's a card that Neg 1 is playing.
My bad. My Discord crashed. I didn't even realize it.
It's fine.
But,
I figured.
Like I don't know if you guys heard me say what I think his hand is. I said the Garunix, the Baby Garunix, and Spirit Kribo, based on delays.
Yep, I think Buns is with you on that one. Baby Garunix, at least at 1.
Yeah.
He is going to swing in.
He openly takes out the Arvada. He doesn't care.
Yeah, that's... I don't know.
Is there a reason why? We're going to see Econ take? No, he can take.
Divine Wrath, maybe? Is that what's set?
This is a D-draw, right? This is his first time. Yep.
Garunix is going to...
It's Divine Draft. The Divine Draft.
Divine Draft.
Divine Wrath.
Garunix is going to blow up the field unless that's a Divine Draft, and it is not.
Is that really worth it? Like,
no, it wasn't. I don't think Chino's...
takes.
I don't think Chino's wanted to swing into that. Maybe he thought it would go a different way, but Neg 1 is actually going to win that. Chino's started out slow, was not able to get any pieces to start his combos or even really do much early on here. So Neg 1 is going to bring Tier 0 to their...
Very inoptimal plays that he had to make.
Chino's did not draw well. Harpies usually don't brick, but Chino's apparently managed to pull a brick. He's going to go, sadly, 0-2 here. He's not going to even take one double away from anyone.
And when he did make the play, like, it was very, like, suboptimal. Like,
yeah.
Normal summon Oracle, activate
he couldn't
Egotist.
He didn't have an factor.
Yeah. The only time where it seemed really nice was when he brought the Dweller on board, but obviously it didn't matter to Neg. His hand was just too stacked for it to matter.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna be full transparency here. I put my gems on Pharaohs.
I did as well. So it looks like if this keeps going the way it's going, I'm
out 2K gems. Yeah. If this goes, I'm out 2K gems.
I put about half my gems on Pharaohs. Like I really believed in the myth yard.
I believed in the underdog
story.
Yeah, I believed in the underdog because last week I put my gems on the favorite and the underdog won, and this week I put my gems on the underdog, thinking we might get a repeat and the favorite one. So, hold on. The favorite hasn't won yet. You're right. My bad.
It is looking kind of.
It is looking like the favorite might win. For those of you wondering,
Neg 1 gets hot, he gets hot.
Yeah. For those of you wondering why
I'm playing Fire King, so he's extra hot. He's spicy. Not only hot, he's spicy right now. So like, not spicy in terms of deck choice. Obviously, Fire Kings is really boring, but spicy in terms of he got that Kung Pao chicken. You know what I'm saying?
And the reason I'm saying Tier 0 is the favorite here because Tier 0 Pharaohs went 6-4 in the main season, and Tier 0 went, I believe it was 7-3. No, 6-4. Oh, I thought one of them went 7-3. Okay, never mind. So they're both tied. They're both 6-4.
Yeah, but I would definitely say that I would definitely still consider Pharaohs the underdog because they've missed playoffs for the past couple seasons, which is definitely not which definitely hurts. Yeah. So they finally got to make it. They both teams have just barely made it, but I'm pretty sure Tier 0 made it last season.
Yeah, I think they did as well.
So definitely, I would definitely also put underdog title under Pharaohs.
Pharaohs, yeah, everybody
I will
loves
say
an
this:
underdog.
I'm kind of sus about them sending the 30 card mirror match as opposed to them sending 30 card harpies. I thought maybe they just didn't have any more. Well, obviously we're looking at it right now, which it also doesn't seem to make a open well, or he's playing like this on purpose, you know.
Well,
So
like from last turn, maybe they just don't want to give him a turn one.
yeah,
What is it? I had it earlier. I forgot the name. Onslaught of the Fire Kings. There it is.
yeah, that, or as well as just not wanting to play into like a turn 3 or turn 2. No, turn 3. It is turn 3. Turn 3 Garunics on their turn. You know, just popping them. You know, just being annoying. So I want to say maybe because we have seen the 30 card version to be running multiple karma cuts, which is a really good card against the Fire King. So that's why I'm a little sus as to why they weren't
somebody's saying
first.
someone's saying there might be a set karma cut there with a sign in hand.
Yeah, that's like gas money, free gas money for the rest of your life when you flip that up. You know, when you resolve it in that way, so nice. So, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to say like maybe it would have been best to send this first a while ago instead of setting the mirror match, which is like a complete 50-50 coin, like, you know.
So somebody did exclamation mark playoffs. This is what it's looking like. I know I'm covering up the screen, but there's not much excitement going on right now. So that's
there's a lot of pondering.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Pharaohs versus Tier 0. That's what we're watching, and we saw Lost Tribe lose to Switcheroo.
Yep.
Earlier today. And coming up next is Sem and Shadow Game Links. That's tomorrow, I think, as well as Sensei and Sun Clan. That is also tomorrow. And then we move into the quarterfinals. So the winner of this match will face Abusement Park, and the winner of Sensei versus Sun Clan will face Diffusion in the quarterfinals. And then on the opposite side of the bracket, the winner of Shadow Game Links and SEM will face Rookies. And Switcheroo has moved on, and they will be facing Duel Links Taiwan in the quarterfinals. So that's what it's looking like for next weekend. So tomorrow we still have 2 more matches to determine the final standings for the quarterfinals. But as it stands, that's what we're looking at right now.
Oh, see, Tema coming in with the facts. Yanstorm had to go to the bathroom, so they had to send Chinos to
stall.
They sacrificed. They essentially sacrificed 2 decks.
Yeah, poor Chinos, man, going 0-2. I mean, honestly, yeah, I guess against Neg 1 and his Fire Kings, maybe they did have a sacrificial lamb lined up.
Yeah.
Just
It
knowing.
was a blood sacrifice. It wasn't for no reason. Thank you for clearing that up for me, Tema. I feel 100 times better now that we have deciphered that as the reasoning.
Yeah.
And as you can see, Harpies are popping off.
Yep,
so.
he is getting a chance here. Now we know Neg 1 is running a Kiteroid. We learned that from last game.
Yes.
We know Fire Kings have hand traps.
I would say based on the current board state, Fire Kings have not Fire Kings, Harpies have a pretty good situation going on for them, you know?
Yeah, they're not in a bad spot. Yanstorm's not in a bad spot, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But he could just as
easily... You can even bounce the... Yep.
You
can even bounce the bar off of this destroying its your own field spell here.
Yep. And so he's held on to both of his back row, Yanstorm has. So they are probably going to be used for the follow-up here after this turn, because he's probably not going to have lethal. And the only way he has lethal is if Neg 1 has absolutely 0 hand traps. Is that possible? It is. Is it likely?
It is possible.
Not really, no. So he's going to poke for the 18 here.
I agree. Highly unlikely.
Definitely a delay there. I feel it.
If it's a Kiteroid, then he's going to need 2 like Swallow's Nests or something to play through it. If it's a Strict Revo, he only needs 1.
Yeah, and a Dweller.
Or even if Hysteric Party.
Ooh.
As well to play through 1 Disruption. So.
Yeah, Hysteric Party could help. Does that summon him in defense, or you get to choose? I don't remember. I think it. Yeah,
actually, I don't even know.
Yeah, you can choose. You can choose attack or defense. Because remember, last week we watched him summon Hysteric Party into a Canadia, left him in attack position to swing over the Canadia.
Oh,
and
then
knew he just bodied last turn.
Oh, that
or
was
the follow turn.
Such a scuff. So scuff.
Yeah.
All right, so if he let that one go through.
It's a
he's
sphere
gonna sphere
Karibo.
This.
Okay.
Are we gonna see the potential
Divine Wrath?
Hysteric Party Swallow's
No.
Nest Divine Wrath?
Oh, I thought it was a Divine Wrath.
Nothing.
That delay made me really think it might have been a Divine Wrath. That would have been freaking phenomenal. Yan would have finally been able to take
that gives us
Neg 1 a peg
on
down.
the back row. He definitely doesn't have the cards we were suggesting. Or well, I guess it wasn't game right if he uses Hysteric Party or Swallow's Nest. So.
No, he would need a little bit. Well, if he has nothing else, then yeah, it would be game. He'd need two swallows and one and one.
Yeah, basically. But if it was only one, it wouldn't be game. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, he returns the Harpy Lady back to the hand. He feels that she's like in danger. Doesn't want the escort of that Harpy lady to get to them. So, gonna save them off the streets. Very nice to slash Harpy there.
He's thinking.
What's Neg 1 gonna do?
Yeah, he's thinking hard. Decides to pop the Barang and add a Arvada. Yes, adds the Arvada.
So we know that's likely the Barong that got bounced to the hand. I think he has another Barong in hand as well.
Yep.
I'm not mistaken. And there's the onslaught there, where we just keep seeing on turn 4 because boys was just not playing.
Yeah, Neg seems to pop off on turn 4.
Yeah. So we got a pretty strong push going on here, but we're gonna see something.
Karma cut.
Yes. Karma cut's so good.
The question is
the Arvada and Arvada in the graveyard.
Yep, that's going to be a double value there. But is that the play though? Maybe the Garunix would have been better dealt with on the Karma cut unless he has a Book of Moon set to deal with that as well.
Maybe he has play next turn to just return Garunix back to hand or something.
Well, Hysteric Sign is clearly going to give Yanstorm a play here. Prismatic.
You know what
Chandler.
I think maybe there is a Hysteric Party set.
You think it's a bluff?
No. I think it's the
the trap card. The trap card.
Yeah, I think it might be the trap.
No, he would have activated in the end phase. That would have been an end phase activation.
So.
No, maybe not. Yeah, because never mind. That wouldn't have been an end phase activation against Fire Kings because he'd blow up the damn field.
Yes. I was about to say, yeah, you know what? He probably would have wanted the value of the Harpies, but yeah, no, never mind.
Yeah,
he would have just got bodied. So.
Yeah, he would have just lost everything. So he's going to add a Garunix, Fire King Avatar Garunix, not the actual Garunix.
And a Hysteric Party right now would just win the duel. I honestly getting all those monsters on board. I don't think there's any restrictions on the either, so you would be able to go into Dweller and turn off the graveyard, so potentially turning off Kite Raid. But we're not seeing that.
He has
Chandler.
He has all his Harpies left. They're in the deck, so he could easily use. You're behind me a little bit there because you just saw the Prismatic Chandler. But yeah,
no, I didn't just see it. It just took me a minute.
It just
to
clicked.
Say it.
So he's going to rest here. He doesn't even need the Egotist. This is going to be the bounce that he's looking for. We know he has a possibility of Kite Raid in hand, or maybe another delay there. But it's looking good.
Potential sphere as well.
Yeah, Yanstorm's in a good spot here.
Yes, this is what you want to see.
Can we vote on muting
this
Shaowz? No. We already did it once, and he was very upset, so I don't want to hurt his feeling again.
Yeah, I was really sad. It was really sad. It
I don't want to hurt his feelings
really turned
again.
up my anxiety. What did I say?
Shaowz, you called it, my guy.
I told you.
You did. You called it.
you.
Are we going to see a Dweller here? Wait, can you use Dweller? Let's see. Yes, you can. You could go into a Dweller if he so chooses to. Dumps the rest to... Wait, what happened here? No, he didn't dump anything. The cost was the lady.
I don't know, Sham. I don't know. I don't know what I did. But he doesn't act...
He can't Dweller. You're right.
You're right. It's just game.
But it's game. It doesn't matter. Yanstorm finally dethroning Neg 1, who was on a tear going 3-0, now 3-1. But finally they're able to get some momentum after Pharaohs being more or less the dominant team, being the first team to take a 2-point lead, then falling, going to a 2-point loss, and now finally able to at least take Neg 1 away from his dominant Fire Kings here. So good job, Yan Storm there.
If there's anyone that can go 4-0, it's definitely Yan Storm. I've seen it. I've seen Yan Storm just pop off. He's a good player, and sometimes he just gets those good hands.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he had good hands there. I think patience for him paid off.
Well, patience and good hands. You can still have a good hand if you don't make a play turn one, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Whoa, okay.
So, like, for the matchup,
that's
you
a
kind of
bug.
have to play it patiently.
I think that's okay.
Against any other deck that you would see in Team War, you likely see Yan Storm if you open combo pop off turn one. But against Fire Kings, depending on your hand, you kind of have to take it slow. You know?
Yeah, and it paid off. It paid off. I think that they tried it earlier and it didn't pay off, but this time it actually did pay off. Chino's tried to go slow and it didn't pay off.
I think earlier was just a legitimate, like, just bad hand. Like, that was actually just... Remember, he went Oracle, normal summon Oracle.
Yeah, that is true. It was pretty bad.
Like, it's a play, but it's definitely suboptimal. Like, it's definitely not what you want to see. So.
Of course, his second deck is going to be Harpies. Looks like they switched.
He waited and then he normal summoned Channeler. A Prismatic Channeler at that.
Looks like they switched. On the bottom is now Yan Storm, and Nig1 is now on the top.
Yan Storm taking the role of the protagonist here. He said, I'm trying to bring this back for 4-0. I don't know about you guys. Non-biased commentary, but like to not see my 10K gems go away. So,
I mean, at this point, I don't care about my. I think it was 2K that I put up. I'm just excited that they were at least able to not get freaking
2K,
swept.
2K versus 10K.
Like Neg1 would have been great for Neg1 to go on a tear. Don't get me wrong, but it's just nice to when it's not a complete blowout. Right? It's easy. It's more entertaining to see a little back and forth, and not a complete blowout for sure. Easy. And it looks like Neg1, speaking of blowouts, is opening up really well. Optimal discard.
Like optimal discard. Normal like summon.
Yeah, it's got a Perfumer, Chandler, thin in the deck of, it looks like 30 card Harpies versus 30 card Harpies. Both.
Thinking about what he wants to search to, so you know his hand is just gassed.
Yeah,
right?
He's got something good. If he can't make up his mind right away, he's got something good.
Can Patriarch summon? Can Patriarch target your own cards, or does it has to be your opponent?
You can. It just says target a card on the field. I'm pretty sure, and you can use your own Harpies against him, and that way. Wait, maybe not. Hold on. It's a good question. I'm gonna check.
Because if you can, then Slash plus Patriarch turn one is like actually really broken. Like, it's really really broken. Yeah, I know you can blow up your own field, but I don't know. But can you target your own card to?
Yeah, you can. You can kill your own Harpies.
Yes, I know that. We
saw that.
Actually,
yeah.
Firsthand.
What was it, Luke Tyler?
I'm saying like if you can go Patriarch, right, and then you target your Slash Harpy and then pop your opponent's cards. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Luke Tyler was playing and he targeted his own Harpy lady and blew up his other Harpy lady.
So yeah, Slash plus Patriarch is that is a really like frustrating like turn one like board to stare down like as in the mirror match. And it looks like that's what he's going for.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
Nope.
Here comes the rest. My bad, I forgot he already used the Egotist.
Yeah, you can't just use, he was locked out, so
all good.
All right, what is
Buns?
Storm have for this board from Neg1 here?
Bun's a little freaky one. I guess that's how y'all get down in Pharaoh land of Egypt. Huh, Buns?
Blow this up, Tenma. Oh, chat, you guys are funny.
Buns.
All right, so this sucks. Harpist normal summon from Yan Storm.
Normal summon. Yeah,
he has to have
like
he has to have a Swallow's Nest. There's no way he doesn't. And even Swallow's Nest might not be enough here. Oh my god! But why summon it?
Yeah, what the hell was that?
Why don't you just use it?
Yeah, what's going on here?
Because then now he just bounces your Harpist back, unless that's what you wanted.
Yeah, I want to I try to come up for like reasonings why someone would do something, but this I don't know about this one.
Yeah. Was that a misclick? Did the man go to click Vortex and accidentally summoned Harpist?
Right? Because like, what you go Vortex, discard Harpist. Isn't that like so nutty?
Oh
like,
no.
Had to be a misclick.
That had to be a misclick. And a disc. He definitely
Someone
did not want
to
He definitely wanted to discard the Harpist. He didn't want to discard the Oracle. That.
Yeah, he just scoops. Yeah, that was a misclick. He just scoops. Like he doesn't.
Wow.
Even... Oh,
Neg one.
That's so. Oh, that's so bad. That hurts so bad.
Sucks.
A misclick on a 10-8 where you really need that win, bro. Like,
yeah.
Oh, that's so tragic.
That. Oof. Damn, Yanstorm, my guy. We were just praising you. Shaowz was ready to lick your feet. And then you go do something like that.
Yeah, we're definitely checking. Like, we always, meme about, check PayPal, but, like, we're definitely checking, it's PayPal after this.
Yeah, that I mean, Neg 1.
Yeah, sure, it might have mattered. We don't know.
Let's be honest. Like, Neg 1 has won some weird matches today. He's not only seen weird play from his opponents, he's won in those weird plays, and we're seeing more weird plays. Are people intimidated by Neg 1? Is that what we're seeing? Are we seeing intimidation because it's Neg 1, or are we just genuinely seeing misplays, misclicks, and
everyone
whatnot?
That I've seen so far is definitely like someone that I've known and seen played for a while. So like, I doubt it's intimidation. I think maybe it is just nerves. Anyone can be nervous, bro. Like I said before, this is their first time in playoffs in a while. Like, I don't want to say like that, like they suck, but like they've been close the past like 3 seasons, and they finally made it.
And for them to go out like this, man, that sucks. Because we've seen no offense to Chinos, but we've seen some questionable Chinos plays. Knicks.
Yeah. MA said it best. Yan is definitely not out yet. You never know.
Right.
MA actually
this is game,
voting
set,
against
and
match. His own team here. So MA actually trying to throw that reverse psychology by voting against his own team, but
let's be honest here.
You never know.
It's Onomat's going first. It's already not in a good spot for Yanstorm.
Unless there's no book move for the Patriarch. Unless there's no book move for the Patriarch. You are correct. If there's a book move for the Patriarch, then this is not looking so hot.
No.
Or if Neg 1 just sets like Karma Cut and Yanstorm doesn't have a way to out it.
Well, there's the Patriarch.
Look, maybe Yanstorm actually activated his APK in that play. Maybe like there's like a coding for you having to like normal summon like to play into that and then activate Vortex. Maybe we're all just exactly. Yan doesn't misplay. Exactly.
Yan doesn't misplay, but what did he do then? Explain.
I can't really remember him misplaying.
What happened just now then?
Maybe it was like it was a blood sacrifice. It was another blood sacrifice. Like he just took a knife to his hand. He held his arm out, like a real man. Poured it onto the pentagram, or whatever cult gram that he uses, and onto his keyboard. So now,
Shaowz, you're reaching, my guy. You're reaching.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. I've seen crazier stories.
Obviously, here there is a chance for Neg 1 to possibly OTK if he has a Book of Moon in his hand. If he doesn't have a Book of Moon in his hand, it is going to be tough to play around just one Patriarch. But we have seen...
all right, GG.
Hunting
Let's
ground.
go, Onomats.
Perfumer. Are you ahead of me?
No, I'm just saying GG because there was no Book of Moon.
Oh, okay.
Unless Neg 1 is like toying with him in some way or something.
I mean, let's be honest. I wouldn't.
He could just still like activate the heraldry right now.
Egotist to hand. He might have a Swallow's Nest. It might not be over. It's just ooh. Okay. All right. Neg 1's just gonna wait a turn.
Yeah, he's
not in a rush.
He's really like
triple
he was
set.
Really trying to see if he would use that. Heraldry. He's like, you gonna use it? You gonna use it now? You gonna use it now?
Well, he's got to wait till at least another hits the board. But that's the downside. Like,
Whoa!
oh my God! Hey, true nerd, karma cut.
We saw this before. We've seen this before. Tornado and then karma cut and then.
Oh my God! Can you OTK is the question. Automata play. He's got 2 cards in the hand. He's gonna at least trade it 1 for something.
Right,
is it a
Put
coat?
coat back. I think he has game.
If he has,
right?
Oh no! I was gonna say head. Head would be game, but maybe this is 2 onomatopoeia. Coat grab the other onomatopoeia.
Yeah, this game.
Yep, that is gonna be a Spooter into lethal.
Yep, Spooter go burr. Spooter.
Yeah, I don't think Neg1's got a single hand trap in there unless this man's about to misclick. Is this man about to misclick and summon a roach? No, he summons a sin. Like,
he could even misclick and go Excalibur and still have game.
Ooh, well, yeah, actually that'd be fun too. And he redeems himself, giving Neg1 the big hit. I was going to say something else, but I chose a different word there because we're on the main channel.
No, that's something I would say.
So Neg1 is going to finally get shoved off the table here. We're going to see somebody else come in.
We can't both get canceled this time.
No, we can't. Not both of us. And it's finally... Yanstorm redeeming himself there. Granted, he didn't have to. Like, he didn't have to go into a redemption arc. But the man is going into a redemption arc. Neg1's going to get shoved off the table here. And Yanstorm is going to hold on to at least some form of respect from his fellow peers. And he is going to go into another shot here to close it out for his team. Well, he will get closer at least. But this is going to be a chance for Tier 0 to still end it, of course. So Neg1 going with a respectable 4-2. The only person left to hit the table is Chris. And we saw Chris a week ago go on a freaking... Was it a week or 2 weeks ago? Go on a
Pretty much every week. Chris has been going crazy.
So I would.
He's on the top 10 of the leader of the power ranking.
Yep. If you're gonna have an anchor for this tournament, that is who you want. You want Chris to be your anchor.
Yes.
2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 6, 8, 9, 2, 5, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Numbers check out. Obviously, Chris has 2 decks. He's going to decide on which one he wants to take in first. We had no play. He wanted his opponent to slash his hero over his own chain, so he has no follow-up because you had no play. That's what you said in chat. Huh? What? Hold on, I'm going to read that again.
I'm not sure what the context is, like why he said that. I also not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Scuff.
It's okay.
The writing.
Thunder Dragons. Chris brought Thunder Dragons the last time we watched him, right? And he lost, like, right away. And then he went to a second deck, and he went on a tear. And then he went, like, 6-1. So Thunder Dragons is just to make this more entertaining. He's going to go 9-9 here, obviously. That's what he's wanting. He wants that value. But it looks like he's opening... He's opening up stupid. This is a great Thunder Dragon opener. He's going to go into Bouncer easy. No? Okay. Weird. Anyone? Why didn't he Bouncer? Shaowz? Am I missing something?
Why didn't he Bouncer? So I have an idea. I think he thinks this is the build that only runs rank 4s. So the build that only runs rank 4s doesn't play I don't think there's any rank 4 that can bounce monsters.
He must have a hand trap
by this deck.
But even with a hand trap, I'd still Bouncer.
So like this here is if he takes out the roar, then he's a guaranteed float. I think that's the idea.
I can see that then. So he's relying on the
that
on
as
the
well.
roar
He
float.
also probably just has a hand trap.
Okay,
that could just be that on top of what I said.
Okay, the roar float is I could see that. All right, so I'm just gonna go with that makes sense then. Roar float to me would prevent the lethal. So yeah, okay, cool, works for me. Bouncer kills the follow up. Yep, I could see that as well. So we're gonna see no skill from Yanstorm here.
Girl Witch.
But Doo-Doo Witch is only 1200 attack. Shaowz, you had the question of what her attack was. Thought it was 17. Prismatic Onomatopoeia, which I think we saw last game. Coat hits the board through his own
Did we see
effect.
last game and I'm just blind? I
It's
guess
okay.
I'm just so many prismatics. It blinded me for that one game. Like
He
bling
is
bling.
running the numbers right now. How does he get lethal? So he's going to go into Onomatopoeia, who still had a summon, but it doesn't matter because he's going for the Excalibur play. Double Excalibur here. Gargagar Coat's going to be able to summon the Onomatopoeia from the graveyard.
Double Excalibur is game. This is definitely game over this. Or is it? Is it game?
If he has a
23.
sphere, it's not.
No, it's not game. It's not game. It's there. You're 100 off if you go double Excalibur, because double Excalibur it's 23 over the lupine, and then it's 13.
16.
I mean, no, not 13. Well, 16 over the the roar. So he'll be off by 100. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. Did he just realize it after doing the math? He's like, oh shit.
I hope he didn't just realize that. That would really hurt.
I think a Dweller, would that stop the roar float? It would. So he might, if he runs Dweller, that might be his only option here. Dweller, swing into the roar, stop the float,
Yeah,
and
Dweller would stop both floats. I guess.
and then swing into the Lupin.
This is
That'd be a
still, like,
suicide.
It's
though.
not game. You know what I mean?
No, it's
Like,
not. And that
that's
would
the
be
problem.
suicide on the
You
Lupin.
kind of need to have game in this game. You kind of need to have game in this game.
Yeah, because even going
In this
Spooter will force the float, which will just switch him to defense, which means you won't have damage. And Spooter will float, I guess. Spooter the Lupin. No, he just goes with this. Just draw Trunade when you need it, and current when you need it. One Trunade, one Econ. Ooh, don't tell me he's running current. Oh my god, if he's running current. Okay, no Dweller.
Yeah,
just gonna hit
current
him.
would be pretty insane.
Hit him for 16 here. Dweller's going to float. 1,500 attack on the Onomatopoeia is nothing. Hawk's defense, 2,200. Lupin's going to add the dark back to the hand. And I think Chris wins. Hate to say it, but I think he wins.
Yeah, this is looking like it's over for Pharaohs.
Yeah. I think he realized he didn't have... Yantstorm realized he didn't have lethal. I don't even know if he runs Dweller. Maybe he doesn't in this build. Maybe Dweller's not something you run. Correct. Yeah, I would attack Lupin if he had Kern as well, because then that's lethal. Is it though? Yeah, that's lethal. It's 6k to the face, to 17. So yeah, that would have been lethal. Hate to say it, but yeah, I think it's gonna be over, guys.
I think he really did. Probably really thought that it was game.
Yeah, I think he thought double Excalibur was game, so he went for that and then slowly realized, crap, it's not game.
Yeah, right. The auto map in his head went off. And I was like,
Yeah,
he was
NA
like,
map
snap.
fail. If no Levy, he has a chance. I agree, Scorpion. I agree with you. If there is no Levineer, he does have a shot. But with 2, 4, 5 cards in the hand, and I'm pretty sure he just used his skill. He did not. Didn't he use his skill?
I think his skill's 1800.
Allure
It's
of
like
Darkness? I
1800.
thought it was 15.
I think it's 18.
Okay. Well, either way, that's a lot of cards in his hand for him not to have a Levy. And even with that, I don't think he needs it. He's going to get the Roar Search, the Dark Search, sorry, and the Roar Summon.
Well, it's not.
I mean, he's going to bounce back
It's
the
not
Excalibur.
game. It's not game. It's not game if he doesn't have Levy. I don't think, because he can't put
M7.
The
Shoot
best
the
thing he can do is put
Excalibur.
M7 on board. M7 and then
Yeah, eat the Excalibur and then
swing, but that's not lethal.
Duo Levy.
It's game.
It's game. Says Yasser. There's the Bouncer.
That doesn't look like game to me.
No
I don't know.
M7 goes for a Bouncer
Oh, wait, it's game.
instead
It's game.
because he has a Duo.
Oh, it's a duo. No, it's not a.
But
Okay,
how are you going to deal
weird.
with the Excalibur?
Oh, so it would be 100 off. Okay.
How are you going to deal
Okay,
with
so the fact that he made this play means he has to have a hand trap, because that Lupine is.
Well, he's going to negate Excalibur with Bouncer's effect.
Wait.
Excalibur
It's not
can
permanent.
detach
It's not
and-
permanent.
Yeah,
It's
no.
not permanent. It's not permanent. My bad, guys. I forgot it was not permanent.
Even
Sorry.
if he had any more materials.
Usually when Excalibur hits the board,
it's game,
GG.
but
Yeah. But
he
if
could have a
summons another
second Excalibur, which would get Bouncered. And if he M7, did he have? He would have been safe, right?
If he has if he can bait the bouncer before the Excalibur, yeah. But I don't really see a way for him to do that. Like, how do you bait the, you know?
Whoa, is that a Hate Your Nade MST set for bluff?
Probably.
So he's
I
gonna.
almost feel like you keep that in hand just to make it.
Question.
Just to.
Onomatopoeia is gonna summon a glove. I don't think there's any rank 4 that would help in this situation. I think Yan's done.
This is looking like it's over.
Yeah. Oof.
Damn.
That's going to negate. You're going to take 500 damage. Brings you down to 13.
Looks like that's that.
Yeah. So sadly, Yanstorm is probably not going to... Was not able to bring this in. There was a misplay from Yanstorm, which cost dearly. And as you can see, going to a 9-8 game, that could have been a 9-9 situation. And ultimately ended up keeping his Harpies alive, but he had to switch decks to Automats, which is obviously not as good as Harpies.
Yeah.
And
I think Automats definitely could have won this game. It's just
I mean,
he probably really did like make that mistake in the beginning with the double Excalibur.
Yeah, I don't think there wasn't a misplay here. Yanstorm misplayed last 2 games ago when he summoned his Harpist and activated Storm.
Is that a misplay or is that like
he scooped?
Misclick.
Well, okay.
He scooped because he
all right.
Like,
I agree with you. I agree with you. It was a misclick, not a misplay. Okay. All right, misclick, not a misplay. I misspoke there. So there you go. Misspoke me for a misclick instead of a misplay. So yes, he didn't misplay. He misclicked. All right, Shaowz. Good. Thank you for correcting me.
Unless there's a third world or like a fourth dimension play that we just didn't recognize.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that he quit makes us, pretty obvious that he misclicked there, because he discarded Oracle, and Harpist would have been the optimal discard, and not summoning Harpist would have been the play there. I know I've done it myself. I've misclicked, because when you add to the hand, your hand gets shuffled, and my mouse is like, let's say my mouse is here because that's the card I want, and then I forget that I add to the hand, and it shuffles, and I'm just doing something else or not paying attention.
Bro, Chris, you're so disrespectful. Oh, I
Pass.
hate Chris.
Do it.
Oh, you're
do it.
Pass. That is so rude. Oh no.
Pass. Do it.
Oh, Chris, I hate Chris. All my homies hate Chris. All my homies hate Chris in chat, please.
Oh, he's gonna scoop. He's not even gonna let Chris insult him with the pass. Chris wins. That means Tier 0 moves to the quarterfinals.
Oh, that's...
Congratulations, Tier 0.
Oh,
F in chat for Pharaohs, guys. That was unfortunate. Close game. They did their best. Definitely closer than Lost Tribe this morning. So props to them.
Yeah, it was
no Trimids from any of the players, unless Chris's second deck was Trimids. I doubt it was.
Goodbye, 10K gems.
Unless one of the other decks that they repeated on was also a Trimids that they chose not to repeat or not to play, and they chose to repeat over the play. So that could have been a possibility. But Chris is going to go and close it out for Tier 0 here. Pharaohs losing 8-10 against Tier 0. Moving to the quarterfinals. And I said it earlier, but I'm going to look it up again because I forgot who they're up against in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, no, thanks for the gems, feels neat. I hate you too. Oh, man, I put so many gems into that. I'm broke.
Chris said Yanstorm DC'd. Obviously, he closed out his app.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I probably would throw my phone too, bro. Like,
yeah, so there you go, guys. This is what you'll see
flip my computer
next
table,
week.
Like,
you'll see Tier 0 taking on Abusement Park. And so far we've seen Switcheroo. They'll be taking on Duel Links Taiwan. To be determined still is Sensei versus Sun Clan. That's tomorrow. Shadow Game Links versus SEM. That's also tomorrow. Please make sure to tune in to Team Wars tomorrow to watch those round ones of the playoffs before we move into the quarterfinals the following week. I don't know if there's a bye week. There might be. I don't think there is, though. So anybody for an interview, let's hit that up.
Oh boy.
So we'll obviously do the obviously nice gesture here and ask if anybody wants an interview. GG guys. GG guys.
Will Pino in the Pharaohs versus TZ chat. GG's guys. It's okay. We hate Chris too.
Yeah.
The most true statement of the of the war.
So the anchor Chris paying off here. The man was able to close it out and bring Tier 0 to the quarterfinals. Close one for Pharaohs. Rip my 2K gems because I bet on the underdog. And looks like nobody's going to come in for an interview here. So, guys, as always, thank you for watching. I was NightFox15. With me on the mic was the 14th best Detective Pikachu
Robot.
Oh, we'll change it.
Wait. We got someone. We
do? Oh, we have Chris himself in chat.
Chris, the menace of all society.
Welcome.
Himself, the German menace. German, right? I don't.
No.
Yeah, no. Please. I'm not German.
No, Chris.
Oh, not German.
Chris is not. I told you last week, my guy.
The European menace himself.
I told you last week. Chris is not German. Yes,
you did.
He's from Greece.
I just forgot.
Greece.
The Greek menace. Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Chris. How you doing?
I'm fine. Good. How are you? Did you enjoy this war?
Yeah, it was. You guys kept it close
until you spit in Yan Storm's grave.
Yeah, that was a little mean, but I loved it.
That was disrespectful.
It was not personal, bro.
Super funny.
But he disrespected me. When I sit on the table, he should say I forfeit. He shouldn't even play.
Oh no, I missed that part.
So he
pressed begins the duel. That's disrespect.
So you use table disrespect as a fuel for your rage. Okay, I guess.
So are you excited to be bringing your team to the quarterfinals? I think it's next week, right? Correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think you guys are playing next week.
It should be, yeah, next week versus Abusement Park.
Yep. How are you guys thinking your odds are against Abusement Park? Abusement Park. Jesus.
Well, I don't know. They are obviously a very good team to be in top 8 without needing to play a game, but we will do our best and respect our opponents, of course, like we always do.
like you did today.
Yeah, like you always do.
And hopefully we will win and we'll give you guys a nice world. We'll try our best to entertain you all.
Thank you, Chris. We do look forward to that one because that one's definitely going to be interesting because, like you said, Abusement Park.
I see Nix is mad in the chat. GG's Nix. I'm sorry if I made you mad, bro, but you shouldn't be mad. The better player won.
Oh man, Chris throwing down some shade. Ooh.
We got the Chris versus Nix exhibition match, the grudge match, the money match coming post.
Chat's going. Chat's going ham. You guys started a rivalry.
Nix, don't
No. To be honest, guys, Janstorm and Kubuyo are two very good friends of mine. I love them. I don't want them to feel bad.
Misclicks and all.
We were in the same team in Clan Wars, and they are pretty good guys, both of them, and also pretty good players.
There you go, straight from Chris's mouth, who was ready to spit in the plate of Janstorm, but no.
We're all just busting chops here, that's all it is.
Yeah.
It's all fun.
Chat, we have started a grudge match here. It's not going to carry on anymore because obviously Pharaohs is not going to see any more play, but maybe next season.
And also, I want to answer to You Got Wrecked from the chat, who is asking if onomats are good. Onomats are dog shit, bro. Like, we brought some because our players were crying, but if it was up to me, we'll bring 0 onomats.
Ooh.
Right. The actual grudge match was actually Chris versus Taha.
There it is.
Taha and Chris go.
Chris saying onomats no good.
Okay, it's not dog shit, but it's like, it's always winning. Like, it always barely wins. It doesn't feel like a strong.
It's not as it was before, you're saying. Obviously, the nerfs hurt it.
I don't know. Taha, I don't know. I was pretty inspired by Taha's speech earlier, where he said, if you don't think Onomat's the best deck, and if you're not playing it, you're an idiot.
Taha didn't say Onomat is the best deck.
I think he said it was. I think he did say it was the best.
No
deck.
fucking way he said it's the best. deck.
I think I'm pretty. I don't want to. I'm not trying to guess.
He might
trying to
say-
guess. All right. I am trying to
Probably
guess
he
though.
said it's the best Harpy counter.
Well, I could see that.
You also,
Yeah.
but he did say
No,
That's
wait,
a tier
wait,
1
is it the
Patriarch.
best deck?
Easy turn 1 Patriarch does seem like it could be a Harpy counter. That being said, we saw Book of Moon from, who was it? Kabuyo? Like the guy was anime drawing
Kabuyo,
Book of Moon?
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
I mean, but the chances are not that high. But you can always make the Patriarch, but they can't always have the book.
He said Onomats are like the second best deck. That's from Duel
That's
Links
still a
Team
bold
Wars.
claim. That's still a bold claim. Second best deck is still a bold claim.
No fucking way.
Hazy was there, so that might be Hazy filling us in with the Duel Links Team Wars chat there. I don't know who's
Yeah,
got
he
the.
was the one that interviewed. He was the one that interviewed him.
Yep.
So
No,
yeah,
it can
could
work
be
as a
anyone.
Harpy counter, but that's about it. And can still suck games
Yeah.
from decks that rely on cantrips, I guess.
I
with
mean,
extra.
we are seeing Yandstorm beat a Harpy deck on screen right
Yeah,
now.
also our players beat Harpy decks. Like,
True.
it's a good Harpy counter, and that's about it.
Well, that was that was definitely an entertaining one to watch. I think, even with all the misclicks, misplays, questionable plays, somebody handing their phone to their cousin so they could do something else.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah,
all
that's
good.
true.
That was hilarious. Let's be honest. So I would say overall a nice solid match here that we saw for Team Wars with Tier 0 beating Pharaohs 10-8,
I was
keeping it close
upset
the whole
myself.
time.
Like, if we would lose, I would fucking be so fucking mad.
Of course, so you'd be out of playoffs. So everyone would.
No, like
think- I don't think anyone
losing
that
when
loses-
you don't misplay, like I'm not mad there because you do your best and it's just not enough. But when you throw games, I'm fucking mad there.
Yeah.
Unless you you don't practice and you also lose games like this.
Well, the misclick thing, like I was saying right before it was over, like you can sometimes forget your hand gets shuffled and you have your mouse already on one thing you're ready to play and it moves in your hand because of the shuffle and then you're like, whoops, I've done that before. So that kind of sucks
anything
for
can
sure,
happen
for
in that
sure.
situation.
Yeah, so it sucks, but it was a pivotal match there for them, and it unfortunately set them back, and they couldn't recover. They did win after. Pharaohs did come back with one match win after that, but it was not enough.
Oh, misclicked.
I believe it was Nick's Shaowz. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, we were saying the play when Yandstorm went normal summon.
Oh, was it Yandstorm?
And then yeah, it was Yandstorm. And activate the Vortex. As
Yeah.
opposed to Vortex first.
Yeah, he was. I think he was definitely going for
Was
Vortex.
that though, misclick or
Oh, for sure, because he had
So-
Harpist in hand, and the play would have been activate
Yeah, but
Yans.
whatever, it didn't matter, bro. He didn't have a single backer.
Well, I don't remember.
So if he added another card, well, he will die with 3 cards in hand instead of do. Good job.
Dang, you're not even giving him the benefit of the doubt. Chris is ruthless. Daggers being spit here by
What's the
Chris.
truth, bro? Harpist
Spitting
cannot have the
daggers.
hand trap.
Dang, Chris.
Chris is out here twisting knives.
Yeah, he's like, we won, and here, stab,
can't
stab,
have
stab,
Kuribo
stab,
with
stab,
Harpist, bro.
stab, stab, stab. That is
Even if
true.
add,
You
it
cannot.
doesn't matter if you get OTK.
Stab, 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 stab. That's what we're getting from Chris here, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe I should turn Chris down, not Shaowz, before our war starts. Oh, we end a war to only start a war.
It's still a great war. It was very entertaining. You know.
What did you entertain, bro? You have fun watching Fire Kings.
No, that was terrible.
Besides that,
we skipped over those.
That whole duel, the mirror match, we didn't speak a lick of the actual mirror match. We just, even though it was a quick one, like we talked about.
So you
everything
have
else.
fun when on-match play and they just make number 18, the enemy set cards and then Trunade OTK. That's fun.
I mean, you could say that about any deck, though. To be honest.
The most interactive
any
game
deck-
was my game with Jansson. 2 Pepega decks playing each other.
No, the most.
No, also the Harpy
interactive
Mirrors were
game-
also fun. I
No,
enjoyed
the Harpy
Mirrors.
Mirrors.
Yeah,
the
those were
Harpy
at least
Mirrors
back
were,
and forth.
Yeah.
So I think this is-
Harpy Mirrors were really nice.
Yeah, I think this is the one where Yan might have misclicked here. So it's on stream now. We'll double check. I think this was the one. But
I saw someone saying that it was there was actually some thought into it, but I don't know. Like, if there was, then that's just beyond my already
grasp
like, just
of the game?
retired mindset.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
what's this game? But if he had anything, like, what would it matter if he discarded Harpist?
So here's a one set here, and then this is the play from Yan. The normal summon Harpist, the activation of the Lightning Vortex, and the discard of the Oracle. That's what we're thinking was a misclick. Because to me, the obvious play was the Lightning
Normally,
Vortex.
if he didn't summon anything, Neg would use the Synchro effect to bounce Chandler, right?
Yeah, he'd bounce his own Chandler, correct.
Okay, then he normal summons Oracle, let's say, that if he discarded Harpist. And then what?
Well, we don't know what the other two cards were. So he might have had a play, but this was pretty much it right here. The fact that he had Harpist and Lightning Vortex.
Yeah, if he had Egotist or maybe a Perfumer and he misclicked, I don't know, maybe.
So to me, this was a misclick. But either way, after this happened, he scooped it on up. He passed an egg.
We just don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
With those two cards in hand.
He passed an egg and he ends his
nothing,
turn.
Then yeah, it was game regardless.
Yeah.
But if the two cards in hand were like
if he had
Swallow's
the
Nest,
Egotist or Perfumer, then yes, he had a chance maybe.
or Swallow's Nest, or it's just something to get that Oracle off the into something else,
Yeah.
But
Nix
we just
is
don't
saying
know.
he didn't have anything in hand. Yeah, so he maximized his chances to survive it.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't a
that
misclick.
makes
His
sense,
hand
then.
was nothing.
He was trying to bait. He was basically trying to bait him. It just looked a little sus. That's all.
Yeah, we were
Like,
and the fact that
in
he scooped
position,
after made it.
It probably would have been better to normal summon Oracle instead of the Harpist.
Yeah,
but,
it would be better, yeah.
But regardless,
Oh, dang.
regardless of what, it was still a game of bait, like trying to bait to see what he would do, and it didn't work. So it was
All right,
GG.
so Nix is saying it was Oracle and 2 Harpy Lady ones. So yeah, his hand was dooted.
Yeah, he break hard.
That
Jeez,
that is not what you want to see, especially with everything on the line.
Chance with that.
Yeah, that's a
Even going
terrible
first
hand.
party.
I mean, yeah, Nick, I was not calling you an idiot, all right? Just saying. Like anyone can make mistakes. All right.
Tell them, Nix. Yeah, you tell us. Jesus, Shaowz, I should censor you. All right, I'm gonna. Clearly, they're plugging the Discord
no,
team
it's-
wars
it's-
here, so I think that's our cue to close out the match
It's
here.
not like he attacked with Kuribo and used Veil, bro.
Yeah, let's. Yes,
Nah, that
That's-
was the best play of the whole war. I don't give a damn.
yes, that was very questionable. So, Team Wars is. I'm pretty sure, ladies and gentlemen.
Kuribo Veil is a naughty K going second, apparently.
It is. I
Yeah.
was shaking in my boots when Vale resolved. I don't know about you guys.
All right, Chris,
Oh,
thank
man.
you for joining us here on the post-game interview and these little replays that we got. A little more insight and a lot more information there, knowing that it wasn't a misclick, it was just a bad hand. Thank you, guys. Good luck in the quarterfinals, Tier 0, and good job for everybody that played today, Pharaohs included. Nice job. Respectable 10-8 finish here for the day. As always, I was NightFox15. With me on the mic was the 15th best Detective Pikachu fan artist, Shaowz, and Chris here at the end of the interview. As always, guys, thank you. Yes, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys next time. Please check out the Discord for Team Wars. Tune in tomorrow for the final 2 Team Wars matches before the quarterfinals are decided. Plug myself. Check me out. I have a YouTube and a Duel Links, a Twitch as well. By the same name, NightFox15. Thank you guys for watching.
Good night until this guy ends with all the fucking accounts, whatever links.
Yes.
Good night.
Good night. Thanks, guys.
No.
Deuces.
Menace to the end.
Deuces.
Twitter, Discord, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
YouTube,
You plug
Discord,
everything. Plug everything.
MSN.
Definitely has that
MySpace.
that NightFox OnlyFans.
No.
I've seen the content. It's pretty nice.
Adios.